Ready, set, and we are going live. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive-In, your proper gaming talk show. We are obviously your hosts, Sansology, J Dubs, and Reese's Christ, back with another guest appearance.
Bro, times in like a month. That's fucking crazy. You got a glass of wine with you?
Yeah, I got a bottle of wine, bitch.
I'm being a basic bitch and drinking a High Noon.
Demonetized. For once, it wasn't me that cursed first. That's crazy.
Oh, man. You know what? It's been 29 seconds. It's okay. According to YouTube's rules. Hey, High Noon, sponsor this video, please.
I don't think that's how it works. Are you just drinking wine from the bottle?
Yeah.
This is the energy for this video, okay? This is 100% the energy for this video. And that's okay. That's okay.
You're
because
an angel. I love you so much.
That's literally what I do most of the time.
He honestly does. He rarely puts that shit in a glass.
I usually double fish champagne bottles on holidays. So Thanksgiving, here we go.
Oh my God. So, guys, you know why we're here tonight? We are here doing a live voting for the Game Awards nominees. We're going to start off opposite of what we did last year, which was go through all of the smaller ones and then end with the Game of the Year. KJ can't stay on that long, so we're going to start with the big ones and work our way down. Because
hold on. Stop blaming me for
I'm
shit.
not blaming.
I'm
not blaming. I'm saying I want your input on the big shit.
Hold on. He's like, we have special guest. KJ's back again, and he's like, yeah, this nigga wants to leave, so we gotta go from the top. No, we're doing something. We're doing the opposite. We're starting from the top because that's what people want to actually hear. I mean, we're gonna engage in conversation, right? Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about best indie game. They haven't played it.
This guy does.
I care about best indie game, but what I don't care about is best esports anything.
Yeah, well, that's very fair. We're gonna be blazing through those. Are you guys gonna be voting along with or nah?
Oh no, you're doing my vote for me.
What if we have different votes?
I mean, you're voting for me. I mean, what again? Fuck you.
All right, I'll have two different ones open.
Here's what you do: you use the digital diving email for me, and your email for you. Bada bing, bada boom. We're done.
That's fair.
Or you just let me vote for the channel because I'm the guest.
That's fair.
It's crazy it's crazy. I was like on the channel when it started, and I'm like, I'm a guest now. That's crazy how I can do that. Yo, that's tight.
My man might as well have been a CEO. Like, he's like, oh, I can just leave. Y'all got it. I come back when I feel like it. CEO status.
I mean, if you want to talk about it, I kind of am. I mean, if you want to talk about it, I brought the show back, rebranded it.
Well, you brought it back, and then bounced, and then Jules came on, and it was just the two of us.
Yeah.
And then we all came back on again.
But here's the thing. You always have a black running mate. That's all that matters, and it's fine. Show runs smoothly. As long as it's a black guy and you got it. Yeah,
because no one wants to watch another random solo white guy do a YouTube channel, okay? There's a million of those.
I mean,
that's crazy.
I guess the internet's too woke for that. I don't know.
No, because that's all the biggest YouTubers are just random white dudes. Like,
that's true, but it's okay.
No, you know what's crazy? There was something I wanted to talk to you guys about before we started recording, and we'll do it really quickly. What the fuck is that Madam Web trailer? Okay, that's all.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's not great.
I watched it muted, so I don't know how terrible it actually was. I just know that it looks kind of terrible.
Dude, it looks fan-made. It looks fan-made, all right? It just literally looks like a fan-made trailer. And I'm like, what the hell is this?
I honestly...
I think we lost KJ.
Oh, man.
This is his question.
But it's perfect that he's frozen like that with a smile on his face.
Yeah, I know, right?
So a beautiful chocolate angel.
A beautiful chocolate angel. Oh my God. You're kind of back.
I can still hear y'all. I don't understand.
Yeah. Oh, man.
He's having some beautiful freeze frames though. Look at the smile again.
He just looks very happy. He just looks super happy.
My man has been on.
Still,
I know you can still hear us.
Beautiful chocolate angel.
I can hear you. I heard everything you just said.
I know. Great.
Jules, thank you for calling me. Am I back again? I don't know what's happening. Well, not the character, but that was the episode. Wait, oh shit! I forgot.
My god!
I can't.
And the monkey tiger.
I can't.
And the monkey tiger.
Man, I think
I don't know what that was. I was going to say it in a weird voice. Like 3 steps. We just started.
Oh man, this is gonna be.
The Ravens are winning already? Oh, it's so fast.
Oh damn! I forgot we should have did Brave or fucking what was the other web league we used to use?
Riverside.
Yeah, we should use one of those. It's kind of fucking.
Discord likes to just fuck up sometimes because it's Discord.
Well, now it's got those PlayStation losers on the fucking server now. It's clogging everything up.
I really want to see how many people on PlayStation actually use that.
We all have a PlayStation, you dickhead.
No, I know, but like we hardly ever use it. Whenever we were playing together, we never used it.
No, I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at him.
I just always assume by default you're yelling at me. So
that's fair.
Just for like 2 seconds. I just wanted to say that. That was hilarious.
Oh man.
So we're voting on the Game Awards.
Oh yeah, we literally got extra traffic on Discord. Probably it's probably the issue, but I mean yeah. But if we're doing it now, we gotta decide on the web browser if we're gonna stick with this or are we gonna.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it really that matters all that much. It's just gonna be laggy as shit for whatever reason.
All right, fine.
I say we just make a video. That way we can just do whatever we want. You can edit, keep it posting.
Well,
I don't know what's easier for you, though.
Only because it's going to be like a 4-hour video, so those are always rough.
Oh, for you, yeah. All right, then just figure out what browser I'm going to and keep me posted.
I think we can just stay here. Let's fucking stay here.
All right, then keep it pushing. So today we are picking all of the Game Award nominees. There are some snubs. There are some very deserved nominations. And there are going to be lots of...
Wubba dubba dub dubs.
Yeah, Rick and Morty reference, yes, sir. All right. So, like we were saying, we're going to start with Game of the Year because let's just give the people what they want. I'm a man of the people. Jules the man of the people. Pat is a man of the people. This is a show for the people, by the people, like FUBU. So fucking let's do this. What are the nominees?
All right. So, Game of the Year 2023 nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
What do you want it to be, and what do you think it's going to be?
What I want it to be and what I think it's going to be are both the same. It's Baldur's Gate 3. I love D&D to death. And the game, oh my god, I played it. I haven't completed my first campaign. I played it just a little bit so far, but I've watched so much about it, and it's literally just like ripping D&D 5e into a video game, and just the writing, the character creation, the character models, everything about the game is so freaking good. I love it to death so much. Ugh.
Well, I didn't play Baldur's Gate at all. Not my type of game, so
that's fine. It's not everyone's game.
I mean, I can appreciate it for what it is, but I also feel like it's getting praised for just doing what games used to do all the time on a daily basis. So I feel like instead of it being a 10 out of 10, it's probably more realistic, like an 8 out of 10. And people are just giving it to it because it's a fully made game that works well on day one with no DLC or microtransactions, which used to be every fucking game. Get out of here for like 30 years. That's crazy, right? Like, that's insane. So it's a regular game that does what everybody's supposed to do. And then the developers are bitching because, oh, no, now people are going to know. No, we've known for years you've been saying that developers are stopping short. We see it. It's like baseball. You literally see people stop short. We've seen you stop short. it's a good game, but like I feel like it's just it's a really good RPG. I'll say that, But
I mean, that's fair.
for,
I'm
for
really
me,
curious about what yours is, though, because I know yours
Alan
is
Wake
on the
2.
list.
Yeah, Alan Wake 2. I've been really launched in the Remedy verse. I really got into it last year, and I've been waiting for this game, and the Remedy Connected Universe, the big three, Alan
It
Wake
is
1,
crazy.
2, and Control. And theoretically, maybe Quantum Break, but they don't have the licensing for that, so for now it's out. But I think it's supposed to be in there too.
I seen Iceman in the fucking gameplay of Alan Wake 2. That shit's connected.
Well, yeah,
I
obviously
hope
it's
so.
connected.
But you have to play it in order to see how he's in the game, because maybe not. I don't know. It's weird.
Guess
It's
what?
very
I'll
weird.
never do that.
No, I never even finished the first Alan Wake game because I got stuck at this part and it pissed me off, and I was like, no, I'm done with this. This is just making me mad now. And I also didn't finish Control because that was when I was a sad boy, and that game is depressing as shit, and it wasn't helping. So I was like, nah, okay.
No, I did finish.
I tried to play Control. It wasn't my speed.
That's fair.
I didn't really care for the gameplay. I only played it purely for the story, which the story was good.
Yeah.
But everything else, like I would only play that once, and it was just to experience the story. That was it. Because like I played Quantum Break over the summer, and that's the one that I really wanted to play. And then I realized that Alan Wake Quantum Break had stuff from Alan Wake in it, so I would play Alan Wake 1, and that's how I got into it. And then I was like, well, I might as well play Control before 2 comes out, because 2 is literally a combination of everything coming together, and it's so beautiful. I'm so glad I played the games. I understand everything that's going on in Alan Wake 2. It's a really great experience. Story's well written, and it's a survival horror game, which I don't play those often, so it's a nice change of pace. What was yours, Pat? Well, I think I know. Well, I think we all know what yours is.
No, I already said mine. I said mine was
You
Baldur's
already
Gate 3.
Oh yeah, you already said yours.
KJ, what's
any
yours?
reasons why? Oh, did you say yours?
KJ did not say his.
It's Spider-Man and Boulders, though, for the same reasons. Boulders just got everybody's attention, and everyone's in love with it.
Yeah.
You can't stop that kind of success. You can't stop that freight train. And more importantly, nobody hates it.
No.
That's what's important. There's no haters. Fuck developers. You bitches. Just fucking make better games, ho. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but like, team that made Boulders, go off. That's awesome. Like, again, I'm a Jules, not a game for me. I always think about wanting to try it because it sounds super interesting, but I can click a mouse at work. So I'm pass on that one. But I would like it to be. Can you say the nominees again?
Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Where the fuck is fucking Jedi Survivor?
Yo, seriously, it got snubbed. It got hella snubbed, but only because it didn't perform.
Wait a
It didn't
minute.
perform well because fucking EA sucks.
That is fair. Jedi Survivor was sick though. Honorable mention.
It really, 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 really was.
No, I would have. I would have replaced that with Ari. I'll be honest. I would have replaced that with Ari. I think Ari. Has
100%
on this fucking list.
I mean, so I understand why Ari is on there because, like all the other remakes, it is essentially a brand new game. Like it's completely different from all the other. Like,
that's a fucking knockoff. You mean to tell me that all these other games had to be conceptually, structurally creative, and all you had to do is just clean up your fucking game, add a few things here and there, you get to be called a new game? No. We're not doing. Fuck that.
I get it, but at the same time, Game of the Year is not just exclusive to new games of the year. I mean, hell, KJ's personal game of the year last year was Cyberpunk. So it's game. It's the most popular game. It's the best game that was released that year. I don't think it's exclusive to the new game.
My game of the year was Ragnarok. Hold on. First off,
last year?
Sorry, it was Ragnarok. Yes, Ragnarok. But Cyberpunk was the most fun game I played.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
Ragnarok was the best game I played. Cyberpunk was the most fun game I played.
And somebody on YouTube said this. I think if you're going to be doing like awards for remasters, it needs to be in its own section. Like it really does. Like you're not gonna, like I said, these other games had to come up with their own like way to make their games
At
feel
this
new,
point,
be
yeah.
new and creative, and like it's just. I feel like it's a cop out in a way. Like,
At this
I feel
point,
like
at
it's
this
for
point,
a
with
game
how
of the
many
year.
remakes that we have in the gaming sphere now, yes, it needs to be its own individual category because there's so
for all
many
that-
damn remakes. I mean, hell, Dead Space was an amazing remake. Like that game was so damn freaking good, but it didn't make the list.
I guess my question is also, what do you replace it with?
I said Jedi Survivor.
Yeah,
Either
I
Jedi
would've done
Survivor,
that too.
Hi-Fi Rush, or Octopath Traveler
Yeah.
2. One of
I'm
those-
surprised Hi-Fi Rush
talk
didn't make it on
dirty
here.
to me. Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, in the end of the year
Yeah.
conversation, I can't wait to talk about Hi-Fi Rush.
Yo,
So
Hi-Fi Rush was in
So
the
good.
Golden
So
Joystick
fucking
Game
good.
of the Year, Ultimate Game of the Year, but it wasn't in the actual Game Awards, which is kind of wild. Also,
it's a Game Pass game, so.
yeah.
All right. So
it should have been on here.
So, what are we voting for? Are we voting for Boulders?
I mean, you already know my answer.
I mean, we
Just
can go
vote
with
for-
Baldur's. I mean,
Yeah, vote for
objectively,
Baldur's.
it's a
Yeah,
great
I'm good with
game. Yeah, objectively, it's a good game.
I got to put it.
To be
This
fair,
was
I
on
do
stamped.
think Baldur's cheated a little bit by being in like early access for like 5 years, but still, it's still released on console pretty cleanly, which is still hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Is there any game that you think shouldn't have been nominated?
well, we already talked about Resident Evil. I don't think Resident Evil should have been nominated.
Or any other
I
game?
understand. I understand why Legend of Zelda was nominated because it was the biggest Nintendo game, and I'm sure it was a good
Was
game.
it?
I didn't
Wonder's
play it.
here.
Well, true. Wonder was here too. I'm surprised Wonder made it, but again, Mario. So I guess I don't know. Every single time on Mario,
2D platforming Mario, brother. 2D platforming Mario,
Any-
brother. A Mario
anytime-
the people want.
yeah, true. But anytime a Mario game releases, it's in the running every single time.
Yeah.
Because
You know why? You know why?
Yeah.
No. Let's talk about it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just talk about it. Let's address the elephant in the room. Why do people like Mario? Here's why. They're fucking good. They
Yeah,
just make good
yeah.
games. They are fundamentally sound. There's nothing crazy about them. There's never a combat.
Oh,
You jump on
again.
people.
There it is.
But they just let you do cool things. You can speed run them. They're cute. It's
Yeah.
fun.
It never really hit well for me. I never really cared about Mario. Only
Super
one,
Mario Sunshine for Life.
only one I really cared about was
Super
Kirby.
Mario Galaxy, bro. Galaxy is probably my favorite one.
I fucking love Kirby. He's so cool.
Yes, I know you're
like the one-
obsessed with Kirby.
I like the GBA game where you had to like turn the Game Boy itself to make
Yeah,
turns and
fun.
shit.
That was
cool.
fun.
That shit was crazy. And
That
the
was
gyro
great.
in it, it was crazy.
that
Oh,
was
man.
really cool. But no, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Tears of the King was just more of the same game from the other game.
Oh,
but
it really
it's
was. It's
bigger,
like
and
I
you can
love
make stuff
how
out of
people
anything, which cool. But I mean,
I love how people are getting all pissed off about Spider-Man, Ragnarok, and all these games that are like sequels, and they're saying, "Oh, it's just a bigger DLC." Tears of the Kingdom literally added that build mechanic, and then just painted it differently. It's the same fucking game.
there's more. Yeah.
They just added that build mechanic. That was the new bit. Like
What are you
Yeah.
expecting from GTA 6 then?
GTA 6, I mean, I don't really expect much as GTA, but it's just looking cleaner. I mean, I never expect anything from GTA. All right, it's
I mean,
it's
I
a
think-
game to dick around in. That's GTA.
I mean, I hope it's going to be good, but I don't know. I feel like Rockstar has they've changed a lot over the last 10 years, and a lot of their staff is different.
Yeah.
A lot of their legendary people are gone. The gaming industry is going through massive layoffs right now. I don't think any game is going to ever be like their predecessors anymore.
Oh
like,
god, no.
This year alone have had like 5-6 different major gaming companies do over half the percentage of their layoffs.
Yup.
Like, and it's just like, and a lot of it was legendary people. Like, you know, who was the one that's really famous? Was it BioWare that got rid of all their senior staff this year, or the people that did Dragon Age?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was BioWare.
They let
Yeah,
they let go all of their senior staff from like 30
So
years.
EA, that's like BioWare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
it's just
sucks.
like these new games are not going to be like how they used to be. So
It's not.
I really don't know what to expect. I guess that leads us to the next category.
Yeah, let's not be in a bummer.
All right.
Let's not be in a bummer. Let's go. What's the next one?
Best game direction. So this is awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of these are going to be the same nominees across the board. So
this is going to get boring real quick.
Well, I mean, this is what happens. This is what happens, though. Like,
no,
the biggest games are typically like nominated for the biggest thing all the way across the board. So I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, that's why you get like the niche. Getting recognition for games that people didn't know. That used to be what the Game Awards were for.
The indie game. No, that's not what the Game Awards are for. That's why we have the best indie, best score, best like the more niche awards. The best
but they
game
didn't put
direction.
The same fucking game in every category back then. They do now.
Yeah.
Like,
this is literally the top five categories. The top five categories are usually the same game. All right, that's just how it's always been because it's the best for the entire year. So
I remember the selections being more interesting. Like, if you put it in one, all right, let's run another game.
If I can look at the videos from the past couple of years, I'm pretty sure they've all been, like, the same. Like, the Game of the Year nominees were the same nominees for the first, like, 5 categories.
Oh, yeah, the last couple ones
were completely opinions. You said art direction or creative direction?
Game direction. So it's creative vision and innovation in game design. Yeah. Yeah, that's my pick as well.
Yeah, I
would say either Baldur's Gate or Alan Wake 2, but I've not played Alan Wake 2. I know the guys who made it know what they're doing.
Yeah, I would say Alan Wake 2.
Actually, that's fair. Yeah.
They have some really weird but fun, cool things in that game.
Yeah.
So
You know what? Let's be fucking different. Alan Wake 2 is our vote.
This is actually why I would choose Alan Wake 2 is because purely on that creative vision and innovation. Because Baldur's Gate 3, extremely good, but it is really just D&D in video game form, straight D&D in video game form.
Roberta?
It's Alan Wake 2.
You're voting for it. Alan Wake 2.
And I really, really, really want to play Alan Wake 2. I cannot wait till I actually have time to play it.
I don't. It looks scary.
That's right. You don't fucking horror games. You don't fucking horror games.
It's fucking creeping me out. But I'll take every once in a while. There's a game that I will take the hit for as far as horror goes. And right now, it was Dead Space last year. This year, and I was playing the OG one. I just said fuck it. Let me stop being a bitch and just play this game. I didn't finish it because it was too scary, but I got at least 5 chapters in before I quit. So I'll take that. And then this year, this year's Alan Wake 2, and that shit actually does scare me a little bit sometimes. So I'm just like,
because Alan Wake 2 is more cerebral and like thriller scary.
It's not around you to make things scary. Like
it's not so much like jump scary, right? It's way more like cerebral scary, which is my favorite shit.
The thing that makes Alan Wake stand out at 1 and 2 is they do this thing, right, where you collect manuscript that tells you what's going to happen in the game. And they tell you the scary shit that's going to happen. And even though they tell you what's going to happen, you're still scared when it happens. That is like master class and story. Like when you spoil the game and it still surprises them. Like how do you do that? Like that's what
I'm saying.
I'm still scared when I'm playing this game. And you know what? It could be sitting in the dark or being high, but it's still very scary.
You're kind of talking and leading directly right into the next category, which is best narrative, which is for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. And this one, obviously, the nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 14, 16, and then Spider-Man 2.
16 or 15.
I can't do Roman numerals. My brain doesn't work.
You said Spider-Man 2?
Spider-Man 2 is on there for best narrative.
This is the Spider-Man 2 win. It's gotta be the only thing Spider-Man 2 wins. Unless there's... hey, real quick. Actually...
we just had a conversation about the narrative.
Right? We were literally just saying how we didn't like the narrative.
Right. Hear me out. Sony's not showing up and leaving empty-handed. They gotta give them something.
Well, I see.
You were just taking that bottle of wine to the face, and I love you so much.
Like, how about best cinematography? Because that shit's cinematic as a motherfucker.
See, that's the thing. If it's nominated for that, then yes, it's totally Spider-Man. Right? Like,
Can you see if there's a best costume? Is there like a costume design category?
There is.
Like
There's best art. There's best art design.
Is Spider-Man 2
Oh, best art direction. Spider-Man's not in it.
Good. All right, I was about to fucking cook it.
Let me see.
That
Scoring.
fucking trash ass,
Man.
dumbass, fucking Adidas ass tracksuit.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. That's just a fucking Adidas ad. And it sucks. It sucks. And oh my god! It's the worst suit in the entire game. It is the worst suit in the entire game. Holy shit! Oh my god! It's like so bad.
That also kind of made the ending a little less impactful.
Joe, right? I was so mad.
They pulled the Spider-Man first, and he's like, "Oh man, God. Miles, nice new suit. You really evolved there." And I'm like, "Oh, what's my man looking like? What's my man? My man got a fucking Chia Pet haircut with the fucking hat off, hair, and then the fucking what the fuck?
What pissed me off the most? What pissed me off the most was that like Miles says like, "Oh, it was time for a Miles Morales original." Bitch, wasn't that what you did in your game? Like you came up with your own style suit? Like what?
I'm proud of you. Look at you making good points.
What the fuck?
This man, this man came out. Would we just be like, "Hey, look at my crop top. Look at this mop top. I'm out here. If you can find my exact haircut, you can find Spider-Man."
Right? I hope he has a fucking fire and burns his hair. I hope he goes into a fire mission and his hair gets stopped burnt off. Look like a fucking middle-aged man.
The fuck did he find Adidas sneakers with lightning infused in them?
Better question: how the fuck did he make the freaking like movie glowy shit down his arms and stuff? Like,
Insomniac, you owe us all an apology. Just give us back the black suit. It was fine. This shit sucks.
Just make the tracksuit his go-to suit. Honestly, the black and red tracksuit, that should be his normal suit.
Is just ass.
It's kind of terrible.
Most of Miles' suits are bad. Most of his suits are just bad in this game.
And here's the thing. The first game really made me want to unlock the suits. This game, not so much. For Peter or Miles, I don't really
Because they reused the same suits from the first two games. There were like 5 original suits that they made for this game. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm not going to lie to you. It was fucked up. I really only track suits as a way to track my progression in the story. Oh, cool. I got a suit I wanted.
I mean, I like the fact that they finally added the Sam Raimi black suit Spider-Man.
We all knew that was coming. That was great. I loved like the comic black suits too.
I didn't watch anything about the game until I played it.
That was kind of a gimme, right? They had the Raimi suit in the first game. This game is with Venom, so of course they're gonna give us the black suit. Like,
not to be rude, but like, who gives a shit about the suits when you have a black suit in the game?
Well, yeah. Honestly, though, I will say. I didn't like the Insomniac anti-Venom suit, but I loved the classic white and black suit. Like the cartoon
it always just looked wet.
Yeah, right? And I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
And like the anti-Venom one, just there was like too much stuff going around with the eyes, with like the big black borders around the eyes.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not the biggest. I just don't like it. I switched to the cartoon black or white and black suit. And I was like, because that one was so nice. That one was so good.
I didn't really mind it. I mean, it was whatever to me.
I actually switched to the classic cartoon black suit because if you anti-venom, it turns white still. And it's still gross looking, but it's cool.
It reminds me of Game Award.
Game Award. So best narrative. This is for outstanding storytelling, narrative development in a video game, of course, like we said. It's Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16, and Spider-Man 2. So
I'll tell you what it's not. Final Fantasy 16.
I know you had a bad experience with that.
No, it wasn't that was bad. It was just long. It's too long for my blood.
That's fair. I didn't play Phantom Liberty. I really wanted to, but I didn't.
I think they're going to give it to. I think somebody's going to give it to Cyberpunk because it's going to be the only thing that is probably going to win. And I think people still have a very much hard on for this game, so they want it to win something for the third year in a row of its existence. When it shit the bed the first time, and it should stay with that shit. So it will remember not to do this with the Witcher 4.
Are you talking shit about Cyberpunk?
He is.
I am talking shit about Cyberpunk 2021.
What's your fucking problem?
He hates that
2077.
game. He hated that game.
No, 2021 Cyberpunk. 2021, 2077, 2021 Cyberpunk.
Okay, I understand now, but it's 2023.
But the game is amazing. The update
was golden. In 2022.
And they wanted it to win in a year every year when it came out the first year. It didn't win any awards because it was shit. All right, move on. Like,
I mean, it won
this year.
It won best recurring game, I think, last year. Yeah.
Oh, did it? What? When was that? Like last year?
Last year.
It won like best.
It was best community.
Oh, best community.
Yeah, I think it's going to win this year.
Probably is. Just because, like, say what you will about how the game first released, it was bad, of course, but CD Projekt Red worked diligently and made that game so much better consistently. And this year they dropped that big update that reworked so much of the game, and it was so good.
New game.
Yeah, but I also think they need to make space for another game that actually.
I mean, they will.
Right and did everything right and still give you free content. I'm sorry, it's just like it's been in the Game Awards for like what 3 years now. Just all right.
So basically,
give them the pat on the back and then just let them keep. Because like what, you're going to give it an award every year that it adds something like. All right, give me some. How many other games have been doing the same thing, updating their free content and. All right, give them more awards. Treat it like a new game. Whatever. Like,
so are we really talking about giving this to Spider-Man 2 even when we were just bashing the story of Spider-Man 2 for like I wouldn't give
it to Spider-Man 2, but also
I wouldn't either. I want Spider-Man 2 to win something just because I do love the game.
The elephant in the room is just Boulders because Boulders has 84 bajillion fucking options.
It really fucking does.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, that would probably be the.
That's just the real option. Like,
it literally has multiple stories.
And we all just got fucking bummed out. All right, fucking Boulders, with the boat, keep it pushing. Let's go. We've been rolling for like 25 minutes.
I can't be keeping it. Yeah.
So we've got through like 3.
Dude, this is usually what happens. Last year it took us 4 hours and we started from the end. All right, so best art direction, for outstanding creative and or technological achievement in artistic design and animation. Nominees are, and I have a feeling I know who's going to win this one. I know what you guys are going to vote for, but nominees: Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Wonder, and Tears of the Kingdom.
Wait, what was the third one? Thunder what?
Thunder?
You said something Thunder?
Super Mario Wonder.
Mario Wonder.
Mario Wonder
and Tears of the Kingdom.
And what was the title? What was the
name of this? This is best art direction. So what game had the best art style? Basically.
Oh, I give it to Hi-Fi Rush. Fuck you. Anybody?
Honestly?
Everybody else.
I would
my bottle of wine.
I'll give it to Hi-Fi Rush, but I gotta keep it a B. Lies of P was pretty. It was dark. It was cool though.
It did look really cool. I like the steampunk aspect of Lies of P. I thought that was really, really cool, and it looks clean as hell.
It didn't hit for me, but I can objectively say it was really.
And
really
you're a Souls-like fan, dude. I'm surprised.
I mean, I do like this. I do like the genre, but like I feel like steampunk. It takes a special way of doing it that really hits. If it was more like the traditional Gothic style, I probably would have liked it a little bit.
This was more like clockwork than steampunk. Yeah. This is more like clockwork.
If you love like Disney stuff, and you want like a dark twist on like what is it? Pinocchio, yeah.
Pinocchio.
Oh my God! That game was.
If you want like a dark Disney twist on like a game, then this would be a game for you, definitely. So, but yeah, I would give it to either whichever one you guys want. I would give it to Hi-Fi Rush. I would give it to Lies of P.
We're giving it the Hi-Fi Rush.
All right.
Stamp. Fuck you.
Hi-Fi Rush. There you go.
Nope. Hi-Fi Rush. Let's go, baby.
Hi-Fi Rush. It is moving right along after. Talking forever about Spider-Man. All right, best score and music for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. Nominees are
this should be interesting, right?
Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and Tears of the Kingdom. I kind of feel like this has
Hi-Fi
to go
Rush got
to
nominated?
Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, I kind of feel like it has to go to Hi-Fi Rush because it's a fucking rhythm game.
Oh,
It's
Hi-Fi Rush.
it's a rhythm game.
Yeah, I didn't know
It's a
Hi-Fi Rush got
rhythm
nominated.
game. Like, it has to be Hi-Fi Rush. I mean, like, the music in Baldur's Gate's good, right? It's great, fantastical music. Cool. I have no idea about Alan Wake 2
all the games
or
here
Final
had really
Fantasy.
great scores. Yeah, all the games here had good scores.
I'm honestly surprised that Spider-Man was not nominated for Best Score because the music for Spider-Man is always what hits all the time.
It was recycled from the last two games.
No, they added new music for this. It sounded similar, but it was new. Like, if you listen to both sides, because I booted up the original Spider-Man when I was in Mexico, and the music is definitely different. It sounds similar, but it's definitely different.
It doesn't stand out enough, honestly. Like, it's alright.
KJ, opinions?
Also, it doesn't have to be shoehorned
Hi-Fi
into
Rush,
every
fuck
fucking
off.
category.
Hi-Fi Rush it is. Hi-Fi Rush it is. All right. I mean, you can't not give it. You can't not give it to the rhythm
Patrick,
game, right? Like,
you should change the name of the stream to Hi-Fi Rush. Fuck off.
Okay. Okay. See, this is where
let's get some Xbox fanboys in this chat.
Right. All right. So next up, we got Best Audio Design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Nominees are Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4. See, this is where I got to give it to Spider-Man 2.
No.
Listen. This is why I'm giving it Spider-Man 2, all right? Because depending on what suit you use, the sound design for like a fair amount of the suits is very different. If you put in the Iron Spider suit,
a superhero game to two survival horror games, which you need sound. It is imperative for survival.
It is. I'm not saying it's not. And honestly,
you're talking about suit sounds. Come on, bro.
Oh, I am, because it's the nuance of it all. It's the niche of it all, dude. It's such a small detail that they didn't have to do, right? If you put on the Iron Spider suit and you swing around, you hear the armor clinking together, all right? They didn't have to do that. They didn't do it in the first game, but they did in this one, and it's so good. If you wear the Secret Wars suit with the Falcon wings, you can actually, like, the Falcon wings deployed, there's a different sound for that, and it sounds different as you're flying through the air. It's so good. It's so specific.
You're literally comparing suit sounds to me being able to hear footprints that can deter whether I live or die or not, combined with the sound cues for different horror elements in a game about literally surviving when pitch black darkness and sound is your only friend. How do you compare the two? It's not going to. You're not picking Spider-Man for the group, bro. Fuck that. You're not comparing suit sounds.
I'm saying Spider-Man 2 was my pick. Honestly, it's either going to be Spider-Man 2 or Alan Wake 2. Because I know Alan Wake 2 is going to have some killer bass sound design.
I would give it to Alan Wake or Resident Evil 4. I would actually give this one to Resident Evil 4.
I'm not giving Resident Evil 4 shit, all right? Right off the bat, Resident Evil's not getting anything in these awards.
This is subjective, though. Like, this is subjective, though. I don't care for Resident Evil, but it's a survival horror, and it's going to use sound design in a way better way than a superhero comic book game. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
You can't say that, though.
The tone of your voice is so fucking ridiculous. We still like these games. The sound design's better in Spider-Man, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Because what you're arguing is what you're arguing is important. What we're arguing is what's better. The sound design is better in Spider-Man. It's just more important in the other two games. You're just mad that it's not the important of the sound design.
But it's
just
not
the overall design.
But it's also not better, though, which was also my second point. But you didn't play Alan Wake 2, so you can't say if it is or isn't.
I'm watching streams. I'm literally watching streams so I can not have to suffer and I can close my eyes when I need to. Like, I don't care.
Oh god,
that's fair.
And look, I watched the whole.
I'm not.
I watched the whole gameplay for Dead Space, the remake of Dead Space, and like that game, like of everything in that game, I wouldn't give it sound design. Like I would give it art. I would give it like lighting. I would give it direction and narrative. 100%. Sound.
Were you using?
It just did the same thing that a lot of other horror games do, which is good. It was really good, but it wasn't really standoutish.
Were you using your PS5 headset for Spider-Man 2?
No,
Yeah,
I'm using these. What are you talking
No,
about?
I mean when you played PlayStation, when you played it on your PlayStation, were you using like PS5 like
A headset? Yeah,
Sometimes, yeah.
100%, all the time.
Did you use a headset when you watched the stream for Dead Space?
Yes,
Yeah.
because I watched it on my computer.
I watch it at work.
Yeah,
And use the same headset?
yeah. Well,
I do because I have a gaming headset.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I was just checking because sometimes things sound different if you're using a game. For
Again,
sound,
I'm not trying to disrespect it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's more utilized in other games than it was in Spider-Man. But that's just me.
I'm sure it is. I mean, yes, like I just said, it's more.
Hey, bro, I'll let you
prevalent.
have it. Stamp that bitch. Go ahead. Take it. Just stamp it.
What are we stamping here? What are we stamping? Are we doing Spider-Man or are we doing Alan Wake 2?
I say you
or
say.
Resident Evil?
I say Alan Wake. Give it to Jules. Stamp that bitch.
Jules?
Fuck it.
All right.
Stamp it.
All right,
Stamp
Alan
it.
Wake 2 it is. Man, Spider-Man's not
No,
winning
nigga, you gotta
shit this
stamp
year.
it. You did it. Stamp it.
Spider-Man 2 is not winning shit this year, apparently, from us.
It won our money. It made $2.5 million in the weekend. That's all it needs.
Oh, my God. All right, we are moving right along here. We got Best Performance awarded to an individual for voice-over acting, motion, and or performance capture. Nominees are Ben Starr for Final Fantasy 16, Cameron Monaghan for Star Wars Jedi Survivor,
Okay.
Idris Elba, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty,
Okay.
Melanie Libbard, Alan Wake 2, Neil Newbin, Baldur's Gate 3, and Yuri Lowenthal, Marvel Spider-Man 2.
I ain't giving
Man.
it. I ain't
Okay.
giving it to the blue Smurf. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Purple Smurf.
All right. Hear me out. It's kind of cool to have Sasuke be in Spider-Man too.
Right? Oh my God.
It's I'm going with Cameron from Spider-Man, from Shameless, from Gotham. Those are the only things I know.
For Star Wars.
I meant Star Wars. Yeah, I meant Star Wars. I said Spider-Man. I heard myself afterwards. Don't
It's
say
all
shit
good.
to
It's
me.
all good. No, it's
No,
all
I'm
good.
going-
I'll live in
I'll
my
go with-
shame.
No, I go with Star Wars. I think Star Wars did really
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, Cameron he was just amazing. He did the mocap, he did the voice, he did everything for this game.
My
and it
man
was
looking
fucking
bossy
amazing.
with a beard too. I put that grown man beard on as soon as I got that bitch. He was rocking that beard all through the game.
So this is the same thing that I did last year, right? The same reason I prefer Cameron win it over anyone else in this game, because he's the only one besides Idris Elba who did all three. He voice acted, he did the mocap, and the performance capture. He did everything.
That's fair.
He did all three. All the rest of them just did voices. All of them just voiced. None of them actually did the mocap and stuff. So it's like, he did all three. How can he not win? That's the same reason I gave it to Kratos. Because he did all three.
Because Spider-Man's a movie. That's all I got. That's the only thing I can really push back again.
That's awesome. That's fair. I'll give you that. But yeah, no. Star Wars. Cameron
I'll give it
Monaghan,
to
100%.
Star Wars.
He was fantastic, and this is probably the only nomination that game got. So, yes. Like, God, I want to go back and replay that game.
Plus, I feel like he also shared my face when I saw Mr. Sith Lord come back again. I was like, oh man, I gotta fight you again in this game. I was like, oh
Yeah,
no, the fuck.
All right, so this is something that doesn't really apply to us, and maybe we wouldn't even have realized that's in the game, but still important either way. Innovation and accessibility. So it's recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, or content to help games be played and enjoyed by a wider audience. So nominees here are Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6.
I'm going to bow out. I have no input on this.
I don't either. I don't either.
I don't know why you decided to do this one. This is one of the ones I would have skipped.
Yeah,
I mean,
flip a coin and or do enemy to minimo, and let's keep
just. Let's use some better judgment here.
Yeah, right.
Because to be honest, they all came out with like 10 to 15 different accessory outfits.
Exactly.
They're all very accessible.
And they made sure to point that out in the trailers. We have this accessibility. Game Awards. Hey. We put in color blindness for dead.
Right.
We did it.
No, I mean, obviously, yeah. Every game is going to do a lot. I'm just going to swing for the trees and say Hi-Fi Rush.
That's fair. They stuffed it for everything else, so might as well give it to it.
Yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush, fuck off.
Hi-Fi Rush, fuck off.
Hi-Fi Rush, fuck off.
Oh, man. All right. Ooh, this is an interesting one. And one that y'all probably don't give a shit about either. But it's games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social message or meaning.
Let's burn this.
None of you guys played any of these games, I don't think. But it's A Space for the Unbound, Chance of Sinar, Goodbye Volcano High, Chia, Terra Nil, and Venba. I think, Jules, you played Chia, didn't you?
No, I was going to, but then I got distracted by a RoboCop.
Jules, one second. Patrick, I'd like to hear your thoughts on all of those games since you wanted to fucking talk about this.
I didn't play a single one, so we can skip this one.
No, I want to hear your thoughts on each one since you wanted to bring up a category.
Dude, it was just the next one. It was just the next one that came up. Okay, God, why are you killing me here, man? It's just the next one in the list, man.
I guess Patrick doesn't care about social impact, KJ. Where's the under? He's the elite of the under. He doesn't care about social change.
I'm just saying. I found out when I had nothing to say about accessibility features. You really wanted to talk about games of impact, so here's
I brought it up just in case Jules had played anything, because he's the one who plays these games.
Well, you did. You started saying the category with, I know neither of you have played any of these games, and then proceeded to read them out anyway. So you don't get to get mad at me for any of this. This was all on you.
All right, we're skipping this. We're skipping this. We're skipping that one. All right.
Oh my God, I actually got fucking shit from this one. I am not social change.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Best Ongoing awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that involves the player experience over time. Nominees are Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 14, and Fortnite and Genshin Impact. Fuck Genshin Impact. Just saying that.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah. It's Cyberpunk. It's fucking Cyberpunk.
What was the first one?
Apex.
I'll give it to Apex, actually.
What the fuck has Apex done? I haven't really played, so I actually don't know.
They literally come out with seasons every season.
So does every other Battle Royale game ever.
Yeah, Apex is still fun.
I know it is. I'm not saying it's not fun. It's just they're doing the same thing that every other game does. So why is that?
Hey, can I tell you guys what I played the other night?
What?
Titanfall 2.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah. I've been playing it the past couple weeks.
They opened the servers again, and I'm so happy. Even though it still fucking takes forever to get into a game. They haven't fixed that. It doesn't. They haven't fixed that. Jesus.
If you have the correct 4 ones, it doesn't take too long, but it takes about a minute. It's not too bad.
Dude, once in a while it takes me like 5 minutes to get into a game or longer. I'm like sitting there like, fucking why? Oh my God, it's brutal. But no, I mean, I love Apex. I haven't played in forever, but it's still one of my favorite battle royales. But just the amount of work that CD Projekt Red has done on Cyberpunk that has made it essentially a new game.
From shit they fucked up in the first place.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact that
it does, because it wouldn't be ongoing if they would have made it correctly. They would have just put up this DLC and that's it.
Counterpoint, they're doing what some other devs have not done. Case and point, Anthem.
Isn't this everything you like about The Witcher 2 anyways? All of the extra DLC and shit, which makes The Witcher an ongoing game? Like, just let CD Projekt Red do their thing.
It's not an ongoing game. They put out 2 DLCs and they capped it.
That's ongoing, then, is it not?
Dude, no. Witcher 3, they made a whole freaking next-gen update to Witcher 3. What are you talking about? It's still very much ongoing.
My confusion is the category, then.
That's not...
No, my confusion is the category.
Oh,
that's what I'm
okay. I thought it's like consistent, regular updates, not like every once in a while you put on a DLC here and there, and then...
No,
you can't
this
call
is...
that ongoing.
Dude, okay, so this is for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. The keyword there is evolve, all right? Cyberpunk 2077, the entire game evolved to like a brand new game.
That's interesting. That feels like a little bit of category fraud. A little bit. Like you're stretching it to the most like literal definition of something. It's like evolved. Well, this is a whole DLC.
Well, no, like it wasn't just, so it wasn't the DLC that changed Cyberpunk. It was the 2.0 update that evolved Cyberpunk.
So, but don't you need Phantom Liberty to get the 2.0 update?
No, the 2.0 update is free. Everyone gets it.
I should play Cyberpunk again. I haven't played this one yet. I've been
busy. It's free for everyone. All the updates for 2.0, all the extra stuff that comes in Phantom Liberty, you get in the base game also.
All
Phantom Liberty is just a story.
Blind. I just love that game still.
Yeah. So, Cyberpunk? In agreement?
I'm cool with whatever. Yeah, it works. I like Cyberpunk. I'm pretty fond of that
mad.
I mean, it's a cop-out, but, you go for it.
I mean, the only other option here really is Apex. But they just do exactly what Fortnite does. Actually, Fortnite does more, I would argue, than Apex does in terms of player experience. So it's like...
Not really. They just keep adding skins. They just add skins.
Dude, the amount of special events that Fortnite does, like, I don't like Fortnite, but their player experience is insane because of all the events they do, all the extra content they give out, all that shit. And most of that's free.
I just want to remind you, 6 years ago, they had the Infinity Gauntlet in that bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And that was a lit event. That was a cool event.
You can also give it to Genshin Impact. Why don't you give it to Genshin Impact?
Because fuck Genshin Impact. No, that's just me. That's just me. Fuck Genshin Impact.
All right.
My point is, Genshin is a gacha game, and gacha games are
Yeah. Yup. Yes.
At least Fortnite's just a VR.
Yeah.
Genshin's a gacha, and that's just gross.
Yeah. But Final Fantasy 14 does cool stuff too, but
has all the criteria to that game.
They all do. They're nominated for the same fucking award.
all right. I'm stamping Cyberpunk. Game over. Cyberpunk is good. Cyberpunk's getting it. Stamp done. Moving on.
All right. We'll see you biased. All right. Gonna not pick the game that you hate. It's cool.
Why would I pick the game that I hate?
So you can be the bigger person.
No. Okay, so this is one that we were talking about earlier, all right? Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates/patches.
Nominees. I probably have 10 games that could probably fit this category that are never going to be discovered.
See, I vote for I vote for the same game every single year because it's nominated every single year, but I'm going to run through them anyways. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. I vote for the exact same game every single year, but I'll do that on my own personal one. No Man's Sky. I do every single year because Hello Games... Dude, Hello Games does so much. They keep on giving us insane updates, and their social media is so just genuinely great. They're so responsive. They answer their fans. They're so good. They're so great. I'm sorry, but they are.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine with me.
I would have picked Destiny if they didn't just fire their community team like 2
weeks
ago. So.
What the fuck? How are they still nominated here?
Yeah, they absolutely suck at things now. I mean, they always kind of suck, but people still put up with their shit.
They were good for a while. They were genuinely good for a while, but I
had a blast playing Destiny.
Yeah, so did I. And then they made free play and I went back. I've gone back a bunch of times.
I've had fun playing Destiny 1 the first 6 months.
That's because that's all the content there was. Destiny 1.
It was okay. After that, Destiny went down the shitter.
Like, the argument could be made for Baldur's Gate 3 as well, just because it was an early access and they had so much support for their community to make that game better over the years. But Baldur's Gate 3 is getting enough. Count. Baldur's Gate 3 is getting enough awards as it is, all right?
No, not even that. Early access games don't count. Or else this would be a way different game awards.
Wait, isn't it? Well, early access, isn't that the definition of community support?
No, it's before 1.0. It's not a 1.0 game. Like, if it's an early access, it's like 0.5 or it's not a 1.0
I'm saying it. Well, fair, but I mean,
official. You have to go from a game's official release. Like,
well, it is
a 1.0 release.
This is the official. So you're saying that only community support from the initial release, or from the initial 1.0 release?
The initial 1.0 release. Yeah.
I would argue with that heavily, but I won't. But I would argue community support is for the life of the game in general.
I mean, but here's the thing: if you're going to say that, then like a 1.0 access versus a 0.50, like a 1.0 release versus a 0.50 release, technically that game is still not at 1.0. The players are giving an investment expecting a 1.0 because that's the MSR. MSR is for 1.0, not for anything before.
I still don't get your
early
point.
Release. My point is, early release, you're already going to have community support because it has to get up to the 1.0. It has to get up to where other 1.0 games are. 1.0 games is where the release starts.
Right.
And where
I can't see what you're talking about. I can't see what you mean.
It's like trying to fucking cheat track. Like, you can't just start at the halfway point and then get to the finish line. Come on. I would say early access doesn't count.
Right.
There'll be early access games in the Game Awards. You have not seen one early access in the history of the Game Awards.
Fair.
You have not seen one early access game in the Game Awards.
That's fair. I'll give you that. So, you all know what my choice is, but
you can go ahead. You finish. I talked way too long. You go finish up. We already know what it is.
Stamp? No Man's Sky?
Yes. My man is enjoying his milkshake. He is vibing right now. He don't even feel like doing
Yes, I
whole...
fucking am. Y'all were there. He has no idea how little I give a fuck about No Man's Sky. I was just enjoying my milkshake.
This one is 100% Jules's. This is 100% Jules's choice. Best indie game for outstanding creative and technological achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Nominees are Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. I actually lied because there's one game on here that I played. So, but Jules, I'm gonna let you have this one.
Yo, you misogynistic AAA white male American pansy. You don't care about the little people. You don't care about independent people.
Bro, I literally just voted for Hello Games in the last category, and they're a very little team. What are you talking about? Also, I bought Dredge twice. Okay, I bought it on PlayStation and PC because I love Dredge so much. Dredge was such a good game.
That sounds like I have a black friend, so I'm not racist.
Jesus Christ.
I voted twice. I promise. I care about indie games. I promise all indie games matter. I'm fucking with you. I would give it. I'm an RPG fan, so I'm gonna give it to Sea of Stars. Dredge is definitely if you're somebody that likes that kind of like game where it's like, you know, more at sea, you know, more like the kind of like the Pirate S vibe, then of course you could pick Dredge. I would give it to you, Dredge or Sea of Stars.
That's
just
fair.
depending on what you like.
Well, Dredge was interesting because it's all like eldritch horror shit, but from a weird perspective that made it like you had no idea what was going to happen at any time, which is why I loved it, and the exploration aspect to it because I love exploring. But no, I'm gonna leave this one to you because you're our indie guy through and through. So
I'll give it to Sea of Stars.
Sea of Stars it is. Sea of Stars stamped and delivered.
That bitch better win, or else I'm gonna start a riot.
Was that game legit good? Like I didn't hear much about it.
Because of course you don't. They don't have promotion.
I mean, oh, fair.
No, but it's a really good game. It's really big in the like RPG scene right now.
Okay.
It's really fun. The combat's really cool. The art style is fucking gorgeous. It's the story's really really good. So
Fair.
I haven't finished it yet, but it's definitely up there.
Fair enough. So next one also up to you and maybe I don't know, KJ. Do you really play many indie games? I doubt you have much time to do so, but
Maybe what?
indie games. Since you got your PC.
Not really, but read the category.
Fair. Best debut indie game. So this is for the best debut game created by an independent studio. So this is their studio's very first game that they've released publicly. Nominees are Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder. I did not know that Dredge. I did not know that Dredge was their first game. That's impressive as fuck.
Yeah, I would give it to Dredge. I would definitely give it to Dredge.
KJ, you're doing Pizza Tower just because of the name.
I also heard Pizza Tower is really good though.
The logo looks
I watch
so
people
funky.
play Pizza Tower.
Oh, okay.
It's fun. It's cute. You guys want to play Party Animals?
Oh my god, yes. Holy shit, yes.
Or Game Pass. I want to play Party Animals.
Oh my god, I would love to play Party Animals. I've seen so
Oh wait,
many.
I get paid tonight, so
it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, I need to pay my $1. I did the $1. I was doing the $1 thing. What is it? $10 for Game Pass, right? I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up again.
What are you doing? PC Game Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just do PC Game Pass.
Yeah.
Wait, if one person buys it on PC Game Pass and another person buys it on console Game Pass. Oh wait, we all have consoles.
Yeah.
I mean,
we all have PCs. Yeah. I'm gonna see how well it will stream a multiplayer game. That'll be interesting because I do all my PC games on GeForce Now. But
did you do that OS installation for your PC yet, bud?
Dude, so I got it. Side quest here. I got it. This is what I got. Right. This is what I got. It's a Samsung 980 Pro. It comes with a heatsink, which is pretty lit. Put it in.
Ooh.
Get no display. No BIOS, no fucking anything. I don't know why.
Did you rip off the plastic? Did you rip off you have to rip off the
Well, no, because so the thing with this one is it's not completely new because the guy buys it, installs Windows, and then resells it.
Oh.
So it's new. It just comes with Windows installed and activated. So there's no prepackaged sealing I have to undo or anything. It's in there. It's in my computer. I tried
there's a plastic piece on it, right?
Yeah. I tried every single fucking display port on this computer. I cannot get BIOS to boot up. I want to try to. I want to take out the SSD and see if that will cause BIOS to just boot up, but I'm not sure.
I mean, you might have to just break it down and put it back together. I mean, you might have what happened with mine is the first time I built mine, I had 2 wires crossed up at the very bottom of the motherboard. So I don't know if there might be a wire mixed up.
So that's the thing though, because I got this from my buddy. The only thing he touched was to take out the SSD. That's all he did, and then he just gave it to me. It was working up until then. So I don't know what's up. I don't know if it's the SSD's fault. I don't know if there's just something that's disconnected during the transition. I have no idea. So I'm going to have my buddy come over and look at it because I'm not hardware like that.
Did you put your PC, KJ, or did somebody give it to you?
No, that's my build for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
you might just be better off getting a brand new one.
Yeah.
I mean, you might just be better off getting a brand new one. I mean, they're not that expensive. I could buy.
Well, I mean, this is a really decent PC. That's.
Did you say you were gonna buy this nigga a PC for Christmas?
No, it's SSD.
Oh, I was gonna say Santa Jewels over here. What the fuck?
Y'all niggas know I was in my bag this year.
Yeah, so, no, I appreciate you, Jules. I really hate you spending money on me, and I feel so bad because I literally can't spend money on anyone because,
I just fine. I'm gonna spend money on myself and then give you my hand-me-downs.
That's fair.
Good. I'm getting that new. I'm gonna get that new Steam Deck.
I can't even buy my parents a gift. I can't buy Sandy a gift. Well, technically, I bought her a gift yesterday.
You are her gift, and it keeps on giving.
No, the house is her gift. Okay, the house is her gift.
You are, and wait till you christen that bitch. Ooh, I can't wait to hear the story. You going? The
house is the gift to both of us. So we're not doing gifts exchange. We're saving all the money to furnish this goddamn house.
That's a nasty gift.
Oh my god!
What a house.
We bought a house yesterday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was Dude, we literally.
Where are you throwing the adult parties? Come on, tell me.
It'll probably be in
January.
It'll probably be in January, maybe, hopefully. Like,
But did you buy it up here? You bought it up here, right?
yeah. I bought it in.
Oh,
I bought it
nice.
in like West James Street, Lancaster City. There you go. Just dox myself on stream. I did give out I did give out the numbers, so that's fine. But no, yeah, no, it's just in the city. It's this little thing, but it's really nice. But yeah, won't be able to furnish it until after Thanksgiving. So yeah, we're going to be holding a housewarming probably in January at some point.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that new OLED, and then you can have my 516 gigabyte Steam Deck and play whatever you want on it.
Thanks, homie. I love you.
Miss, just do me a favor and don't get that PlayStation Portal wherever you do.
I will never. I would never. I just want to play Starfield on the go. Okay, that's all I want. That's all I want to do. Okay. Anyways, best indie debut. Are we giving it to Dredge or Pizza Tower?
I just want to let you know, to play Starfield on the go takes a lot of work. You have to do a bunch of bullshit to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You already did it. It's a bitch.
Oh, you got it on your Steam Deck. You got it working on your.
Yeah, I got Game Pass, EA Play.
Oh,
I got a whole platform game on my shit, bro. I just be watching YouTube videos and figuring shit out.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. YouTube certified, baby. Best way to go. All right. Anyways, Dredge or Pizza Tower? Which one are we going for?
I'll do Dredge.
Dredge. All right, Dredge it is.
I'm literally just drinking a milkshake. I have nothing to input.
That's totally fair.
For the last 15 minutes, I have literally just been drinking a milkshake. You two have been talking.
All right. Oh, this one nobody cares about. It's best mobile game, unless you guys really want to hear
skip that. Skip
Look at your fucking learning. Let's go.
All right, skip it.
Mobile gamers aren't.
This is another one that I know you guys don't care about. It's best VR AR. Moving along. All right, moving along.
Sucky right now.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Best action game. For the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat.
We do those things.
Nominees.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm about to say, what are the actual fun categories at? This has been...
Nominees.
Let's get after
These nominees are weird, but I already know Jules's choice. Anyways, it's Armored Core 6.
Fuck off.
It's Armored Core 6, Dead Island 2. Why did that get nominated? Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2.
What's the name of the episode?
Come on. Nah.
What's the name of the episode?
I know what the name is. I know what the name is.
Try it.
But it's not.
It's not going to go up for either of you.
It's Remnant 2. It's Remnant 2. I have to get it.
Go ahead. Jules, go ahead. Go ahead. Say whatever you want to say.
Hi-Fi Rush, fuck off.
Oh, come on. Jules, are you really choosing Hi-Fi over Remnant 2?
It's the title of the episode.
The title
Hi-Fi
Rush. So, to be clear, Internet, I love Ghost Runner 2, and I also love Remnant 2. I played both. They're both amazing games. But just on pride alone, the title of this episode is Hi-Fi Rush. So,
all right, Hi-Fi Rush gets the stamp. Hi-Fi Rush gets the stamp. Oh, man. Oh, man, what a snub to Remnant 2.
I know, I'm sorry.
All right,
they made it to over 1 million hits, dog. They got it. They made it to over, what, 3 million
yeah, they
sales?
did. All right.
They're good.
Best Action Adventure. This is for a Best Action Adventure game, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Nominees are Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and Tears of the Kingdom. See...
Survivor, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Anything else is left.
Okay. Yeah. But Spider-Man 2 had amazing combat, though.
You literally said earlier in the...
What the fuck did you just say out loud?
Spider-Man 2 had good combat. It was the same combat.
You said
it was
amazing.
Still really good.
It's the same combat. It's Arkham combat. I've played it a lot.
Although the one thing that I did, I was hoping I could bring up to you.
You literally said Survivor was a better sequel than Ragnarok.
No, I didn't. I said Spider-Man 2 was a better sequel than Ragnarok.
Yeah, he's fucking wrong for that.
No, you stand by that take?
Here's the thing that I did have to push back on though, because now that I finished the game and everything, you said that this Venom was just a gimmick, but you do get to keep the powers by the end of the game. You only lose them for like a little bit.
Neat. How'd the rest of the story go for you?
Fine.
Yeah,
I like that. I did very much like the anti-venom powers. I did love the anti-venom powers. They were kind of lit.
I mean, yeah, but now it's weird though, because if you're not wearing the suit, you still get those black and white animations, and you're not wearing the suit. It just looks off. It doesn't.
I mean, technically, you still have the powers inside.
So they are still gimmicks, technically. I mean,
everything's a gimmick. But yeah, no, I'll give it to Star Wars.
You know what's not a gimmick? Miles' electrical powers. They're just his power set. That's crazy, but okay.
His upgraded power set though, oh, that shit's lit. Holy fuck, I love his upgraded
Everything
powers.
he does is lit. He's an electrical person. It's crazy how you didn't defend the point. Go on.
So are we giving it to Star Wars?
Hmm?
Yeah, Star Wars. All right, bet. Sam, done. All right, let's see what's next.
I will say the third game of Star Wars and the third game of Spider-Man and the third game of Ragnarok all have the same issue. How are we going to top the last game? So
that's the thing. See, that's the biggest thing, though. That's the biggest thing, though, because it's hard to come out with a sequel so close to the previous game and not have not have things be super different. You know what I mean? Like, of course, the combat's going to be similar. The traversal's going to be similar, if not the same. You can't really just completely change the system when it's almost perfect originally.
Yeah,
like, what do you change? No. Doom, the remake of Doom, or Before Eternal,
reboot.
It was completely changed from the past games. It was so much faster, and then basically Doom Eternal, the only thing they changed was made it even faster. Like, they just turned it up to fucking Sonic level.
Well, no, Doom 2, from Doom 2 to Doom 3, and then from Doom 3 back to 64.
But what I'm saying, no. I'm saying games that come out within like 2 to 3 years of each other. All right? Like, how do you really change that gameplay?
Change the formula?
Yeah, you can't. You really can't. When the original Spider-Man, the combat was so damn good. It was so good. Same thing with God of War. The combat was great.
I mean, you've had
you just improve upon it. You just tweak it. You just fine-tune it. You can't really change it, really.
I mean, you've had literal sequels completely change genres. So, I mean, you can.
When they come out years apart, though. It
doesn't even do the thing it does the best, though. City is still the best version of this combat model we've ever seen.
Arkham City, yeah.
Okay, so how the fuck are you making an argument that combat's so good? It's not the best version of the fucking combat system.
Actually, no, I would push back. I would say Spider-Man does the combat better than the City.
So, you're serious?
I would, yeah.
All right, I'm not going to get into an argument with you. You're objectively wrong. You're being spicy for spicy reasons, and you are.
Batman's combat and stealth is more technical and satisfying than Spider-Man. I'm sorry.
I'll give you that. I'll give the stealth and technical stuff. Yeah, sure. But just straight up hand-to-hand combat, the way it flowed in Spider-Man, I thought was a better flow than
you said.
City.
Your dinner sucks. Yeah, you cooked it well and the ingredients are fresh, but this meal sucks. Fuck off. What are you on?
I didn't say it sucked. I didn't say anything sucked.
But what you just said was City has great combat, technically and stealthily, but Spider-Man's better because it is.
I said Spider-Man had a better flow of combat than Arkham City did.
All right, it's an opinion, obviously.
It's just that's what I think. But
it's weird because they both have their flows are like traditional to their characters, so it's kind of hard to put one over the other. They're both just as genuine. I can see why Spider-Man is technically easier because he has superpowers. Anybody with superpowers that does what Batman does is going to be a little bit less, technical, a little bit more floaty, whatever. It's just that Batman's really cool at doing what he does.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm not gonna argue there.
It's fucking magical. Like I don't know. I don't know.
I think the thing for me though with that combat system, I think is that it makes more sense with Spider-Man than it did for Batman to be bouncing across like the map to hit someone than bouncing all the way over there to hit someone. It just made more sense for Spider-Man to be doing that shit.
Sure.
You know, that's how I see it. I
fair.
thought the system made more sense.
No, yeah, that's fair. I agree.
That's the only thing I didn't like because, like, in Arkham, as you upgrade, like this dude just darts between everyone within like 50 yards.
But
I'm
also,
like, where are you going?
Also, so does Ra's al Ghul, so does Deathstroke, and
it doesn't make sense.
But in every rendition, that is how they are by design. They are ninjas of the night.
Like, yeah, at least the combat in Gotham Knights made a little bit more sense with how like they were darting between enemies. It made a little bit more sense in that respect. I still don't like the combat. Yeah, it's just more grounded.
I thought Gotham Knights came out.
Dude,
That's
I know.
crazy.
I know.
Holy shit. That was 2022.
That was 2022.
Yeah, I get fucking fire still.
Ugh.
It's great. It's still got a fan
base. We already had this conversation at length last year.
All right. Well, that's like you. Thanks, Internet. It's been real.
Wait. We are an RPG, and this is the only thing Starfield's been nominated for, and I don't know how I feel about Starfield.
How you feel about Starfield, or I still feel
how
about
you
Starfield?
feel about Starfield, because you're the only other one I know who plays it.
Oh, I thought you played it.
I do play it. I'm saying you're the only other one besides
Just want my other opinion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Before I go, Starfield's bad. It's empty, and it's just lame. Yeah. It's not good. Yeah. It's boring. It had a lot of potential. It's bad.
Yep.
It's like a strong, maybe like.
Oh man! Remember
it's a 6 out of 10. It's easily 6 out of 10.
Yeah, remember when they said it's the most influential RPG ever created in their promotion marketing episode?
Yeah.
Remember they kept saying that for like the last 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, year?
It's not. It's not. I do enjoy, like, I do have fun playing Starfield. I like the shipbuilding. That's cool. The combat's really fun. But other than that, it is just empty. And there's way too many goddamn load screens.
And it's like, this is why.
Holy shit.
This is why I don't know why there was so much hype about it, because like Todd Howard and Bethesda and what they've been doing the last 10 years. Yeah. Why would you listen to these people? Why would you think anything that these people said was accurate? And then they're trying to justify 30 frames and the fact that their character models look like shit, and it's just like, come on, bro. Like, we done been through this before with like the last 3 games. Come on, like, oh man, Starfield's gonna change the game, man. It's gonna, we're creating something that's been 15 years in the making. You mean you shit it out in the last year? Like, after thinking about it for the last 15 years? Is that what you mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I knew that they were bullshitting.
Yeah, no. I've had a lot of conversations about the game, and as much as I have fun playing it, but it's not amazing, and it's really easy to get bored. It's really easy to get bored with the game.
And now you have to play this game for what, 40 hours to get through the story? If you just go straight through the story, or
pretty much.
Is it 100?
Pretty much.
Is it 100?
I will say that the whole New Game Plus thing, the way they did New Game Plus, is really, really cool. It's something that games haven't done yet, because they like touch on like the whole multiverse type of stuff. That's super cool, but yeah, the rest of the game, it's too many load screens. You don't really fly your ship. You really don't. It's just a vehicle for your load screen. The combat's good.
Sucks.
The combat's good. I will give
it's not.
The shooting. I think it's good. I think it's solid.
The shooting's
for
fine.
A Bethesda game.
Oh, that's okay. It's fine, but for a Bethesda game, shouldn't be your bar for whether something's good or not. I want to share my screen for a second. Can I share my screen for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
Sick. Just gonna show you guys this. Go ahead and just double click that, Patrick, or I will.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you see that? Wonderful. If you look at the very top, I just want to show you that real quick. It says Panda with 151.36 points. And then its second place.
Jeez, I haven't even looked at this.
With 99.87 points. And then third place it says Tiger with 55.87 points.
Man.
So before I go, I just wanted to let you guys know I did the damn thing.
To be fair, half of my games got delayed till next year. So like I had.
And you didn't pick up any new ones. You didn't pick up any new ones.
Yeah, because we called it off.
We did call it off. We did call it off. We did call it off. No, that's fair. Yeah, no, it's oh man, yeah.
Like 5 of my games got delayed or just didn't come out this year that I picked. That was supposed to come out this year. They got announced.
I didn't call it off. I'm a fucking champion. Internet, it's been real. Oh, it's been real. Have a good rest of your episode. I'll catch you guys later.
Good seeing you, KJ. Peace out, buddy. All right, so moving right along with the Game Awards. We got to finish these up. We've been on here for over an hour already. So
that's fair.
We all knew this was going to be a long stream, but it's content.
Oh, yeah.
Content's content.
Yeah.
All right, so best RPG. And this is why I brought up Starfield, because this is the only thing Starfield's nominated for. For the best game designed with rich player character customization, progression, and including massive multiplayer experiences. So, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. I can't give it to Starfield. I just can't give it to Starfield.
I also can't give it to what was the third one you said?
Lies of P.
No, the second one.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I can't give it to Final Fantasy either. That's an action game.
Yeah, honestly, that's not. I guess it's the most RPG-ish.
RPG-ish,
but this Final Fantasy games.
They even said in the fucking. They even said in their promotion, it's like, hey, it's more of an action game.
Yeah,
kind of
definitely
took more cues from Devil May Cry. So, yeah, I think Lies of P and Final Fantasy will be out. Of course, my personal one will be Sea of Stars, just because I really like it and I actually played it. But I know objectively, Baldur's Gate 3 is probably going to take that. You know, it's probably going to be fine.
Yeah,
which is fine. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Like I said, at least this
Baldur's
year,
Gate 3 is like the quintessential RPG of this year. You know, like it is it's literally by every single definition, by the most technical definitions ever, an RPG, because it's D&D.
Yeah.
It's like it's the most popular RPG ever created. So it's like, how can it not be?
You can't get no matter what your personal feelings are. You can't.
Yeah, you can't deny it. There's no way around it.
No, you go ahead, Stan. If you want to be different, be different. Just give another Game of Roses. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is already big enough, and I think. I personally would pick a game that's lesser known, but if you want to give it to Baldur's Gate,
I'm going to give it to Baldur's Gate.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
The D&D nerd in me can't not. So
no, that's
I'm literally going away on a weekend to play D&D for 3 days. Okay, so it's like, and I am so excited for this trip.
I can't wait for that for you. When is that happening?
I leave tomorrow afternoon.
Nice.
I'm just going out to my DM's parents-in-law's cabin. It's just going to be a week of alcohol and nerdness, and I could not be more excited.
Where are you going?
Just below Scranton.
Nice.
He has a cabin up there, or his I guess dad-in-law has a cabin up there. So yeah, we're all carpooling up together. I'm bringing other board games as well. It's gonna be a weekend, and it's gonna be great.
That's gonna be so much fun. What time? Are you coming back Monday or Tuesday?
I'm coming back Sunday, but like Sunday evening.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know really how much sleeping is gonna happen, but man,
right?
see this is where KJ left too soon. KJ left too soon. Next category: best fighting game. KJ left too soon. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat, nominees are God of Rock. Wait, what? Okay.
That's a musical. That's a rhythm fighting game that came.
Yeah, but I heard nothing about that. Anyways, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. That came out? Shit. I'm behind. I'm behind.
That came out a couple weeks ago, I think.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
It just came out though.
It was probably when I was on vacation. That's why.
Let me check the release date.
Pocket Bravery and Street Fighter 6.
I'm giving it the Pocket Bravery. I did.
Really?
I love that game.
Really?
I played it. I loved it. I love it. It's more like Street Fighter Third Strike. It's more like traditional.
So wait,
like,
is that a mobile
fighting
game or is that like a PC game?
No. It's a.
Because it sounds like a mobile game, like Pocket Bravery.
No, it's a. Oh yeah. No, it's an indie fighting game. Indie fighting games have been having a strong year.
That's fair. I mean, shit, we can't give it to Multiverses because that game disappeared. So fill the void for 2 seconds. What are you doing? Yeah, no, that was a travesty.
No, yeah.
That was a travesty about freaking Multiverses.
Nick All-Stars 2 came out November 7th.
Is it any
So
good?
almost 10 days ago. It got 9 out of 10 from pretty much everybody. They said it pretty much upgraded and updated everything from All-Stars 1. That was an issue. So I'd be down to play it, except for I don't fuck with brawler games that much.
Yeah, I mean, you fucked with Multiverses, fair.
That was an exception, just because I love the WB properties.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't play Mortal Kombat 1 because it looked more or less just like a gimmicky game. However, after seeing all the gameplay with Omni-Man, I kind of want to buy it just for Omni-Man.
Why? So you can be on the end of that fucking nightmarish beatdown?
Dude, I know. No, because I want to play as Omni-Man.
Yeah, you think you're going to be the one doing the destroying. You're going to get rocked, bro.
Oh, I know.
And it's going to be over.
Oh, I know.
I'm like, nah,
I've never been good.
I'm okay on that.
I've never been good at the Mortal Kombat games. I've just enjoyed playing them because they are genuinely fun games. I love the story. I love the lore of Mortal Kombat. But no, I'm shit at Mortal Kombat. Like, I'm not going to try to fake it. I'm shit at fighting games. I was okay at Multiverses, but that's only because like I spent a good amount of time playing the game, and I still got bodied by KJ every single time. So it's like, damn. No matter how good I could possibly get at a fighting game, I know KJ will always kick my ass. So I don't even like if I play for me, and that's it. I play as a single player game. I don't play online because there's no point. I'm just going to let you choose Pocket Bravery because.
Yeah, we go with Pocket Bravery. I mean, Street Fighter 6 was really good, but also had some things in it that I
thought you liked Street Fighter 6, but I didn't see anybody playing it.
Yeah, it kind of fell off after like the first month or two, but like
I'm not surprised.
It's because like all the new mechanics people just started kind of abusing a little bit, and then some of the characters are really annoying to fight, and then once you kind of know how to abuse them, like it makes it kind of not fun. But no, me and KJ used to play quite a bit during the summer, and it was always a good time. But no, I would go with Pocket Bravery just because it's a really balanced, good game.
I'll give it to Pocket Bravery, signed and delivered. There it goes. Bye bye. All right, this is best family game. None of us played it.
We don't like family.
Although Sonic Superstars is nominated.
What is?
Sonic Superstars.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so is Super Mario Wonder, Pikmin 4, Party Animals. Ooh, wait. Party Animals is on this, though, and Disney Illusion Island. Wait. Party Animals is such a good fucking game. It's so damn good.
I'm gonna let you pick this one because you let me have like 3 categories. So
that's fair. I'm gonna give it to Party Animals. Party Animals is such a good game. Oh my god, I've been wanting people to play it with because I played it at my buddy's place because he has it, and oh my god, it is one of the best party games you could ever play. It's so much fun. It's so wacky and ridiculous. It's great. It's such a good time. Ugh. Anyways, all right. Are you into sim or strategy games at all?
I was gonna play System Shock, but that's about it.
System Shock wasn't even nominated because I don't think it's out yet.
Oh.
It got delayed.
No, it's out.
Did it come out?
Yeah, it came out this year.
Well, it didn't get nominated. The only nominees for best sim strategy games are Advanced Wars 1 and 2, Cities Skylines 2.
Oh, strategy games. Oh, never mind. No, I don't play strategy games.
Fire Emblem Engage and Pikmin 4.
I'm gonna let you pick Pikmin 4 because I know you really like that game.
It was. I mean, I'll get to Pikmin 4. Even though I watched gameplay, I never actually got to play because I don't have Nintendo or anything. But I watched gameplay. It looks fun. It looks like a good time. It looks cute. So I'll give it to it. Why not? Should win something. Pikmin's a good franchise.
Probably. No, it's a good series. Yeah.
Best racing or sports.
Ugh.
We don't care about this. Should we just give it to Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 because it's Hot Wheels?
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's literally EA Sports.
What are the nominees, though? I'm curious.
It's EA Sports FC 24, F1 23, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest.
Yeah, give it to Hot Wheels.
Just because it's fucking Hot Wheels. Oh, man. Although, I will say, trying to get into a game is the most confusing thing in the goddamn world.
It is.
It's so weird. But anyways, best multiplayer. Oh, okay. Okay. So, for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of genre or platform. Nominees are Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Wonder. I did not know Super Mario. Super Mario Wonder is not a massively online experience. Okay, it's like a couple people. But anyways, personally, I would give it to either Baldur's Gate 3 or Diablo 4. We played a good amount of Diablo 4 together, and it was fun to play. I mean, I wouldn't say it's fun playing it together.
What were the other options?
Whatever. Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Wonder.
I would have to give it to Diablo.
Right. I hate giving it to Diablo because it wasn't great. But, like, okay, so here's my thing, right? In Baldur's Gate 3, you could basically do an entire campaign with your friends, which is super fucking cool. Like, each of you have original characters, and you're in a party together, and you're going through the campaign together like that with a couple of other NPC people. That is super cool, and I love that. Diablo 4, I honestly did not like the multiplayer aspect of Diablo 4 because it wasn't like co-op. You're just playing together, you know?
Yeah, like you couldn't do the story
you really couldn't do the story together.
Yeah.
Because, like, one person just goes off, and then, like, you have to sit there and watch the cutscene. If someone skips the cutscene, they just go off and keep doing that thing, and you're stuck behind watching this thing. And then you get out, and it's like, the fuck?
I mean, honestly, it died out for me, and I thought it was going to be in this game heavy. And
I thought so, too. I was kind of mad because, like, well, one, I wasn't a big fan of any of the classes that they gave us. Like I none of them really hit. I just chose Necro because it sounded cool.
Yeah,
that was it.
Same.
Like honestly, I would have chose Paladin if that was an option because that was my go-to in Diablo 2. I got Diablo or wait, are we still? Yeah. No. Oh yeah. It never stopped. Okay. That was my go-to in Diablo 2 because Paladin's just so much fun to play. And then like they came out with like the new season and they said, oh, you have to create a whole new character to participate in that season, which is not new, but I was hoping they would change it because I hate that system so much.
Yeah.
And they didn't drop another class in the new season. So I was like, oh, well, there's no real reason for me to do this season
Go
at
back.
all. Like, at all. And I didn't even beat the game. I didn't. I was just... Yeah, I just didn't. I probably will at some point. Like, I'll go because it is a fun grind game. This is one of the few games that I actually enjoy grinding because the combat and the game itself is very fun to play. Right? It's just very easy to get bored with it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I would give it to Baldur's Gate 3 just because Baldur's Gate 3 or Party Animals. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to give it to Party Animals because it's a party game with your friends with like ragdoll physics and you can like throw each other off of cliffs and shit and it's just and everything's just ragdoll and it's the goofiest fucking thing in the world and I love it to
death. This would be the game to get a multiplayer achievement. Like a multiplayer
100%. 100%. I'm going to give it to Party Animals just to be different. I don't care. Oh, ooh, okay. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Okay, I have words. I have many words. Best adaptation. I love that they finally started doing this category. I love that they finally started doing this category, and I don't know what I'm going to choose. Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game into another entertainment medium, so movie or TV show. Nominees are Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, of course, The Last of Us, Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Twisted Metal. Now, before
The
you
fact
go off,
that Witcher isn't on here is a fucking travesty.
it's not because it's based off the book. They said that from the very first season. It's based off the book, not the games. So that automatically negates it.
They'll put it on there, bitch.
Yeah, well. Okay, so here's the thing. I watched the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I like the movie. It's a good movie. I'm sorry. It just is. It's a very good movie. It's a really fun animated movie. Will I give it the best adaptation? Probably not. It was really good, but... Twisted Metal, I did not watch. Gran Turismo, I did not watch. Apparently it's based on a true story. I never heard of it. The Last of Us was fucking amazing. It was so goddamn good. Pedro Pascal as Joel was great. Ellie grew on me a lot. She wasn't the best Ellie, and I probably definitely would have chose someone different, but she did the role better as the show went on. I think she got more comfortable playing in that role, and her character got a little bit better. And of course, the episode 3 was one of the best moments in television. Such a good damn fucking episode. Even if I really wished we would have gotten that, dialogue between Ellie and him, but still, really, really, really good show. It was really fucking great.
Cool.
But
yeah, episode 3 with that couple, that was really cool. I mean, there wasn't really too many other highlights for it for me personally. I mean, I didn't care for either characters as the protagonists, and I don't know. I mean, it captured the vibe of it. It got the, of course, it got the design of the show, the kind of vibe of it that was there, but I just did not care for any other character besides Ron Swanson. And
you only saw him one time.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you needed.
See, I like Pedro Pascal as Joel. I thought he did a really, really good Joel, and I honestly just love Pedro Pascal to death.
I thought they could have picked somebody better. He was serviceable as Joel. That was fine.
He was great.
But
I thought Ellie could have been better. I thought they could have chosen definitely a better character or actor for Ellie.
Oh yeah, they completely shit the bed with Ellie, but that's another story.
The thing is, Bella Ramsey, like I said, she got better like halfway through the show. Like she definitely felt more comfortable playing the role, and you could see it in the way that she acted. It was way better than like the first 3 episodes she was in.
I mean, I've seen better casting with the Last of Us fan made YouTube videos.
Fair,
but anyway, yeah.
However, though,
but no.
Castlevania Nocturne was a huge surprise for me. Did you watch it?
Castlevania.
Did you watch it?
Yet.
Oh my god. The last 2 episodes, I was watching this shit on the airplane coming home from Mexico City. And I was in this middle seat with like 2 people next to me. And I was over here just like, oh my, freaking the fuck out. I was just geeking out. And I haven't geeked out at a show like that in such a long time.
It's definitely a good feeling. No, it's nothing against Castlevania. I just haven't had time to sit down and watch it.
You watched the original, right?
I love the original. God. It was really, really good.
It's so good. It's so good.
And Omar was telling me about it on the way up to come see you. He was telling me all about it in the car.
Oh my god!
When we came up, and
it's perfection. The show is
really
so damn good, and there's a scene when when he puts the bandana on, and it just looks like you see him from the back, and they definitely bulked him up in that one scene to make him look like the classic character from the old games.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool! God, and
it's amazing.
Man, anime just does it differently,
Why do you think I love it? And I've loved this since I was a child.
God. I love the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I really do. And I do think that in the movie itself, Chris Pratt, if you didn't tell me that was Chris Pratt, I probably wouldn't have known. He does actually, his voice changes enough as Mario that make it different. But, and Charles Martinet is in the movie as well. And that was super cool. I thought that was a great little addition. He's in the beginning and the end of the movie. So that was really sweet. I liked seeing him. And the movie is fun. The movie's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But like just for level of geek out, and I honestly don't know how Twisted Metal is. All the trailers and everything looked so corny and horrible, and I was like, nah. I love the cast, Anthony Mackie and the chick, I forget her name, but is that the girl from Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I forget. But
out of all of the character PS1, out of all the PS1 titles they could have brought to life, I think they picked one of the worst ones. Because like, how are you going to take a game like that and put a meaningful story behind it and give it reasoning enough?
Unless you don't give it a meaningful story and you just make it Twisted Metal, which I guess I didn't watch the show, so they might have done that. I have no idea.
But there's a way to do bombastic debauchery that makes you sit down and watch it. Because you could also say the same. You could also like argue that same thing about Rick and Morty. It's just the old going around and fucking up planets. But you know what? It's how they write the way that they're fucking up planets that makes it interesting. You know, so it's like, yeah, you could do Death Race. You could do a Death Race series or a Death Race, movie or whatever. But like
the first two Death Race movies are really fucking good too. Anyways,
yeah, like exactly. So like you can do stuff like that, but like how do you make it interesting for the fans besides it's just, oh, I'm just gonna smash this person here and kick this other person in the balls and that's it. And it's like, well, okay, well, what's around it? So yeah, I haven't seen it either. I don't plan on watching it, to be honest. Because,
it's on Peacock, and I don't plan on buying Peacock.
Yeah, no.
I assume everything on Peacock is bad.
So Bel Air is good. I usually get Peacock for Bel Air. Bel Air is really good.
That was a prequel to Fresh Prince, right?
No, it's just it's like a dramatization of the show in general, like the.
I thought it was a prequel because it's like the younger characters or something. Or maybe
no. It's just a dramatization of it. It's like their own interpretation of like the origin story and like the current, like the first couple seasons. But
gotcha. Okay.
No, yeah. So I'll use it for that. But then outside of that, like I really don't watch Peacock much. Yeah. So I would give it. Honestly, I would give it to Castlevania. We all know what.
I'm sure Gran Turismo was a good movie. I don't want to watch it.
No, that shit looks fucking. That looks fucking ass. Why would they? It is based on a true story about a character, about somebody using Gran Turismo to get better at racing games. But like, I'm pretty sure they dramatize.
100%.
Like 80 to 90% of that. Yeah. And the only part that was a true story is that somebody used Gran Turismo to get better at racing games. That's probably what it. Like,
I'm going to give it to Castlevania Nocturne. That show was legendary. Anyone out there who has not watched it, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. You will not regret it. It is
really good.
Oh, shit had me geeking. The last episode. I don't want to spoil anything.
I don't know if it's.
I don't want to spoil anything.
Good, but like,
you have to watch it so then we can talk about the last episode because
I need to.
Not the last episode. It's literally the last scene. The scene that the show ends on. It's a cliffhanger. Number one. Number two. Brings back someone, and it had me freaking the fuck out. Oh my god!
I mean, honestly, if it's a cliffhanger, I fucking hate cliffhangers. I'd rather just wait till the season 2 comes out.
It's a cliffhanger in a good way, I'll say.
Also, I'm trying to wait to get into my Castlevania vibe. Like, I have gaming vibes and gaming seasons, and I need to create a space because I do have the Castlevania games on my Steam account. I have the God of War ones. The God of War ones.
Those are good.
Which I really wanted to play. Yeah, so like I'm waiting until I get to my old school God of War vibe. Get into, and after that, I'm gonna follow up with Castlevania. I'm gonna watch the series, play the games, and then like really get because it's a great IP.
Oh, it's never really. IP. It's an IP that needs to. It's an IP that needs to come back, and the devs of Devil May Cry need to take it over. 110%.
Yeah, I don't trust Konami with anything anymore.
Fair.
I do not. So they need to give up that IP and give it to somebody else.
Who does the Devil May Cry games?
That would be
Is that Capcom?
Right. Yeah, that's Capcom.
Yeah, no, Castlevania needs to go to Capcom 110% because that combat is very similar. Number one, it's similar vibes. Also, it's just medieval times or ancient history times versus like apocalypse times. So, like, God, I honestly would love to see a Castlevania Devil May Cry crossover. Low key, that would be lit. That would be amazing. But I just think like that combat system for Devil May Cry would work really, really well in Castlevania. Maybe not exactly the same, but like similar.
I want a Devil May Cry Castlevania Blade crossover.
Oh my
Or
god.
Or just Castlevania and Blade.
No, okay. You know what? You know what? Let's even do it one more. Okay, I'm going to show my I'm going to show my like super basic bitch nerd vibes here too. Castlevania, Blade, Devil May Cry, Supernatural. Done. Done. Let's fucking go. Let's bring Sam and Dean into this bitch.
They have to have their powers though.
Oh yeah, it has to be Demon Sam and Demon Dean, like 100%.
They're going to get washed.
And Cass as well. And Cass.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And Crawley. Holy shit. Yo, dude, I love Supernatural, okay? I am a Supernatural stan for life. I
didn't finish it though.
I did.
Stopped
You have to. You have to finish it. You just have
I stopped
to.
After season 11, and they did the whole demons and angels thing, and then I don't know. I feel like they were just going in circles.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not good because it's not great, but it's the fact that you need that closure, okay? Because the last season is so good, and the last episode made me cry.
I can imagine. No, if I watch it to the end, it probably would make me cry too. And I don't want to do that because I've cried over shows before, and it's not great. So I'm just like, well, I'll never get this again. I think, when did I cry? I cried at the end of The Office. I cried at the end of Fairy Tale, which is the anime that
Really?
That was a long-going anime. Yeah. Like, that last season of Fairy Tale was really, really good.
Fair.
I thought it was really good.
Fair.
What else did I cry over? The ending of Breaking Bad. That was really
See,
sad.
I never watched Breaking Bad, so...
Oh, it's so fucking good.
I didn't watch it because I figured it was just too overhyped because everyone was talking about it and everything. I was just like, I don't care.
No, I mean, back then, shows that were talked about all the time were actually good.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Scrubs, 24.
Oh my god, no. Scrubs, I cried at, okay? Scrubs made me like cry. Ugly cry. Yeah. That was bad.
I did Scrubs.
It was, oh my god. And I didn't even really like, it wasn't even like the last season because the last season they tried to keep it going and it was fucking horrible.
No, it was
like,
ass.
The season before.
Season 8. Yeah, season 8.
Oh
my god.
So
it was such a tearjerker.
That, How I Met Your Mother, kind of, sort of. Like,
How I Met Your Mother were kind of like, it would have made me cry if they ended it earlier.
Exactly.
Like
that one didn't really make me cry
as
well. Yeah, exactly. But the one that did, the one that still does, and this might be weird to some people, but The Big Bang Theory, the last episode, it makes me tear up every single time because it's so damn heartfelt.
I didn't finish it because I love The Big Bang Theory and I didn't want to see it end. I'm sorry.
I know, right?
I think I stopped at season 10. What are the 12 seasons? I think I stopped at season like 7.
That's one of the few shows that, like, when it was over, I was like, what do I do now? What do I do? Like,
I refuse.
Oh my god.
Oh, another one. This is going to be for the cartoon people. Samurai Jack. When they ended Samurai Jack, I was pretty upset.
I didn't get that far because I didn't have Cartoon Network, so I just watched it whenever it was on. I didn't watch it initially like that, but I need to. All right, anyways, moving right along. This is a good one. Most anticipated game, recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. Nominees are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. I already know my choice.
What's the category name?
Most anticipated.
Oh, okay.
For next year.
To push the medium forward?
Yeah.
To push the medium forward. And you said it was...
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8.
None of them, really, to be honest. I don't think none of them is going to push the medium. But this is what I'm talking about with video games. I don't need every game to be fucking genre defining. I just want to play something that's fucking fun. Gives me the fucking heart racing adrenaline.
Then don't really worry about the definition. Which of these games are you most anticipated for? Or are you most
Outlaws? Absolutely Outlaws.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is going to be the
100%.
first off.
I think KJ would choose Hades 2. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think because he really, really, really liked Hades, and I really like Hades too. I've still never beaten the game because it's hard as fuck, man. But Hades 2 does look really, really good. But at the same time,
No, it does. I agree.
Outlaws
I agree.
looks so good. Outlaws looks awesome.
I mean, when's the last time we had an off-brand Star Wars game?
Right?
Like,
That's why I'm so excited.
it's been a while.
This.
I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but it's just been a while since it hasn't been all lightsabers and
yeah. This is this is basically what 1313 was going to be.
That's what I was going to say.
Even bigger. Because it's like you can.
It might not be as dark as what.
No, I'm sure it's not going to be as dark.
It's not going to be as dark as what 1313 is going to be, but I'm hoping there's going to be some heavy moments. That
I don't think Tekken 8
really,
is going to be up there. Like,
nah,
it looks fun. It looks fun. I'm not going to lie. It does look fun.
It added more, like in KJ was, it added more gimmicks than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's.
All right, I'm stamping Star Wars Outlaws. I can't wait for that game. I'm so excited for that game.
Yeah, me too. And they did that. Once they did a deep dive. What was that deep dive like 2 months ago? I was
over the game. The Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm ready.
Who are these people? I don't know any of these people. So this is Content Creator of the Year. I'm going to run it through it just because you know one of these people. Okay, it's Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Quack Kitty, Spreen, and Cipher. I don't know. I thought you brought up People Make Games before.
I think it was somebody else that had a similar name.
Well, I'm just going to vote and give it to People Make Games because everyone else looks extremely Gen Z and annoying. I'm gonna bring my boomer energy and say all y'all look annoying as hell. Y'all look okay, whatever. Best esports game. I don't care about any of these. I'm just gonna give it to Valorant because it's Valorant. No one gives a shit about. A lot of people give a shit about esports. Valorant does legitimately look fun, and I do kind of want to play it.
No, it looks cool.
Best esports athlete. I don't know any of these people. Let's pick the minority. Oh shit, they're all minorities. I'm kidding. No, it's Faker, Zuayu, Demon One, Hydra Ruler, and Imperial Hal. I don't know any of them, so I'm gonna skip.
Skip it.
I am gonna skip because I don't know any of them. Okay, there's this one year that it was literally just all Asian guys. And I'm just like, geez, what the hell? Best esports team. Again, no one cares. I'm just going to give it to Fnatic. Why not? Fuck it. Who cares? You heard it here first, folks. We don't give a shit about esports. Best esports coach.
I mean, I respect it. I respect the craft, but this is the Game Awards, not the Sports Awards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Best esports events. Where's the League of Legends one? Yeah, that one. Is there that or Dota 2?
I know friends that have been going to that for years.
Oh shit! That's it. That's it. That was the last category. Really? Okay. Cool. Wow, that was anticlimactic.
This ceremony is going to be ass. And they're going to flap it up and filler and flub it up with all these, musical performances and dumbass
the musical performances are honestly the thing that pissed me off the most about the Game Awards. I don't care about all the musical performances are always the cringiest freaking thing in the world. They are awful. They are awful. They are legitimately awful. I hate them. I hate them so much. Okay, so we're just like to close this video out. What new game trailers do you think we're going to see at the Game Awards? Because we're going to see new trailers, new world premieres, and shit like that. What do you think is going to be? I think we're going
to see more updates to new trailers. I think we're going to get an update on Wonder Woman. I think we're going to get an update on Nightingale.
That's interesting.
I think we're going to get an update on that free-to-play Battlefield-looking game with like sci-fi elements that was announced at the Game Awards 2 years ago.
Oh my god! Yes,
I think a lot of things that were announced in 2021 are going to get more updates because we got a lot of games that were announced we still haven't seen. Yeah. We might. I doubt it. Far stretch. We might get a teaser for Wolverine. Maybe.
I honestly think. I honestly think Wolverine is going to be the last trailer because they always save like the big trailer for like the end of the showcase, right? The end of the event. I think it's going to be Wolverine.
But Sony's been so bougie lately that of course they only want to reveal it on their showcase.
Yeah, so, but do you know how big of a spot that last trailer is of the Game Awards event? That's a huge spot that even if they're trying to be elitist, they can't pass that up.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see. I really have no idea. Do you have any games that you felt were snuffed from the Game Awards?
Oh,
I had like 3 games.
Yeah,
that
no,
I think should have been at the Game Awards that didn't make it.
Yeah, I honestly think, man, see, I'm trying to run back through my like brain of like games that I played this year. Like I do think that Starfield should have at least been in one other category, nominated for one other thing, just because, like, yeah, look, it's not amazing, right? It's not a groundbreaking game by any means. It's the best looking Bethesda game, definitely. It's the best looking game, but there's still way too many cuts or load screens. The game doesn't perform well if you're on console. It performs better on PC. Leagues better on PC. The combat's okay. I still like the FPS combat.
And then what's up with the bullshit they were talking about the amount of civilizations? Is there really only 5 civilizations?
Oh yeah, no.
And
There's Neon, there's New Atlantis, there's Aquila City. There's like 3 big ones, 3 or 4 big ones, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The planets, all the locations on the planets are basically copy paste. Like if you land and you see one abandoned factory, you go to another planet, see another abandoned factory. It's the same fucking factory. It's the same layout. All right, it's the exact same thing, just copied and pasted. All the dungeons, copied and pasted everywhere. And I get it because, you know, they have a shit ton of planets. They can't make everything unique. Okay, I understand that. But throw some more variation in there, man. Like throw a little bit more in there.
They literally said everything was going to be unique, and then it's just like, oh well, I understand. We had a lot to do. We can't just
there's like once in a while.
Why'd you say that?
Once in a while, there's a unique situation or there's a unique experience when you land on a planet. A couple planets, you'll get a super unique thing, right? But the rest of them, they're so boring. They're so dull. This is the first Bethesda game that I am not incentivized to go out and explore the world. Whereas other Bethesda games like Skyrim or Fallout 3, I loved exploring every single bit of those worlds because they're all so damn interesting. There's always stuff to find. Starfield, fucking empty. It's so dull. It's so boring. It's so annoying. Oh my God. But there are good parts of the game, right? The shipbuilding. So much fun. I've spent literal hours in the shipbuilder. It is a load of fun. I just wish we got the chance to fly those ships a little bit more instead of just, I'm going to retract my statement, right? Starfield should not be in anything else. They were nominated for Best RPG. They're not going to win it. But this is a basic gameplay session in Starfield, okay? You load up, whatever area you're in. You want to go to a new area, okay? You go to your ship. You enter your starship, load screen. You walk up into your cockpit, or you go straight to your cockpit. You take off, cutscene, load screen. Then you're in space. Now you might be faced with a combat situation. You do the combat. The combat is fun. The combat is really, really good. Space combat's great. All right. You loot the stuff. You might board someone. In that case, you get out of your ship, load screen, back in, kill the guys, go back to your spaceship, load screen, whatever. Okay. Now, what do you do next? You don't fly to a new planet, okay? Because you can't. You literally cannot. Okay, you can like boost and sit there for 9 hours if you really wanted to move like 10 feet. But no, that sucks. That's horrible. That's the worst thing in the world. So what do? You open your map. You select a new system. You hyperspace travel to that system. Cinematic load screen. And then you're at the planet you want to be at. You go into another menu. You click where you want to land. And then load screen, cutscene, load screen. You exit your ship. Another load screen. It is so frustrating, my guy. Oh my god, I hate
Jesus
it.
Christ.
I hate it so much. It is so bad. I saw videos of them like, what if Bethesda made Spider-Man 2? And it's like you swing and then like
I saw that.
as soon as you enter one of like
hilarious.
the freaking air tunnels, he like starts going, then his face to the cutscene with the load screen. I'm like, that's brutal. Holy shit. And then like I saw one where it's like, what if Bethesda made Cyberpunk? And it's like you get onto the elevator and then you hit the floor, load screen. You get out, you walk over to your car, you get into the car, load screen. You drive, you select where you want to drive to, you get out of your car, load screen. I'm just like, man, that would suck. And I played hours of Cyberpunk. That would blow.
That would suck. I saw that one too.
Oh, it really shows how bad Starfield really is. It's like,
I think Bomber Cyberpunk should have been.
I'm surprised it was nowhere. I'm surprised it was nowhere.
I would have expected like best soundtrack or like
something,
best art direction, something.
Because that game got good reviews, right?
No, it was, and it's really, really good. Like I said before, Octopath Traveler, surprised that didn't get anything.
I think Star Wars got snubbed again. The first game got snubbed. The second game got snubbed. Like, what the hell? EA, stop fucking around. Like, you're pissing me off at this point. It's your fault they got snubbed, too. Because it didn't perform well on launch. Because they had, like, the freaking... What was it called? The freaking anti-cheat shit that they installed.
Oh, the Denuvo.
Yeah, the Denuvo. Fucking... It makes the game run like poopy butt cheeks. It's like, why, though? You don't need that. It's a single-player game. Who cares about an anti-cheat? God.
And then they're putting that shit in like console games now too, and Nintendo's trying to jump on board.
Why do you need it? Why do you need it in a console game? No one's cheating in consoles. They're cheating on PC, and it's a single player game. Who cares if someone cheats in a single player game? They're not winning anything. Like, what the shit? No one gives a fuck. Like, come on.
I think so. The other two games I think got snubbed, and one of them both of them you wouldn't have an opinion on, but one you're interested in.
Sure.
I think Star Ocean: The Second Story R. That's something that got released by Square Enix. It's like a remake of one of the original Star Ocean RPGs. So I think that got snubbed. That's a beautiful game. It's really good. And then I think RoboCop got snubbed, low-key. I really love RoboCop Rogue City. It actually embodies everything about RoboCop. Yeah, it came out last week. It came out the first week in November.
Is that? I think it missed. I think it missed the cutoff. It definitely missed the cutoff.
When's the cutoff for? When is the cutoff for Game Awards?
Let me see. I forget, but I'm pretty sure that missed the cutoff.
It came out November 2nd.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Super Mario Wonder came out afterwards.
No, you're right. Cutoff is the 17th. So, wait, no. Games eligible. Yeah, it's 17th. So it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's a cutoff. Huh, that's weird. Yeah.
No, it's a really great game. Everybody that plays it like really loves it.
Do you know what I'm surprised?
RoboCop. Yeah. What's one of your snubs?
No, I'm surprised we didn't get a best FPS.
Oh yeah, we didn't. I was thinking about that too. I was like, we didn't get a best.
We didn't get a best. Let me just look just in case we missed something. No, best FPS wasn't. Do we even have? Yeah, we did have an FPS. It was Call of Duty. But no. You know what the snub is? Snub for sure for like best ongoing. 100% is Titanfall 2.
There's like 3 games.
It's Titanfall 2 because they've turned the servers back on. The amount of people that swarmed back to that game is insane. Now, yes, they didn't really add anything new. They just turned the servers back on. So technically, it doesn't.
Trust me, I love Titanfall 2, and I was one of the people that swarmed back. And I'm playing it at 240 frames on this fucking beautiful piece of PC.
It's so good. The game is still my favorite FPS of all time.
I can't put it in ongoing games because it's not ongoing. They're not really doing anything much to update it. They're just They just turned the servers back on.
I'm actually curious. Did we even get another FPS game in 2023?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we got Atomic Heart. What the hell? Oh, I mean, that game actually sucked. So never mind.
I heard it was okay. I heard it was.
I heard it was bad. I heard it was bad. It just produced a whole bunch of corn, and that's it.
Huh? I heard it was okay.
Like we got Atomic Heart, we got Call of Duty, and then we got. That's not an FPS. That's a survival game. And then we got Redfall. Redfall was bad. Redfall was bad fucking game. Holy shit. Horrible ass game.
No, we got a couple more. I mean, none that were mainstream, but we got like.
I guess there was just not enough FPS. This is one of the first years that we didn't get a lot of FPS games. FPS used to rule the market, but now it's mainly like action adventure RPG games.
I mean, I think everything like nowadays everybody wants to be a Souls like. Every genre is going to have their phases.
It's been going in waves, right? Like before, it was like everything wanted to be an FPS. Now everything wants to be a Souls-like because that's the new trend. So I get it. Lies of P came out. That game's been making numbers. I'm sure it's really good. I don't care about Souls-like, so
I'm glad that it was successful because it's like you ever want a game to be successful, but you don't want to personally be part of the success.
Yeah, dude, I've been there. Like that was kind of Starfield for me, just because like I do genuinely love Bethesda, right? Like they were my favorite devs for a long time because Fallout 3 is still one of my favorite games of all time.
As a lot of people.
Fallout 3, it's such a good freaking game. Fallout 4 sucks. Fallout 76 sucks.
New Vegas was good.
New Vegas was great, but that was Oblivion, not Bethesda. So that's why it was published by Bethesda, but made by Oblivion. So
these are the ones you're talking about. The ones that were made by
Bethesda. Yeah, just made by Bethesda. New Vegas is really good. I still prefer Fallout 3 if we're just talking about Fallout games in general. A lot of people prefer New Vegas, but I love Fallout 3, and that just might be because it was my first Fallout game.
Oh yeah,
man, that was a good game. But anyways, no, I genuinely wanted Starfield to be good. I really, really did. But the more I saw, and then I played it, and I was like, wow. And the more I talk with people, there's so many people that dick ride the shit out of that game. Oh my god! Like I'm in a group. Like I'm in a Facebook group because I'm like, okay, I want to see people ship builds because some people get really creative and it's really, really cool. I want to see how people are like handling certain situations. But a lot of the freaking stuff is just like, oh, this game didn't win Game of the Year. Like it won Xbox Game of the Year for Golden Joystick. And that's because there's like three Xbox games that came out this year. So no shit it's going to win.
I didn't think you were going to watch the Golden Joystick Awards.
I didn't watch it. I didn't. But it was everywhere for a while. So I was like, okay, I'll see what
I remember it was streaming on Steam and I clicked on it and it was Laura Bailey singing in front of an orchestra. I said, I'm good. I'm leaving now.
Nobody I don't think anyone actually gives a shit about the Golden Joystick.
But it's like, I would have watched it, but once again, all these award shows nowadays are just pandering and fluffing up with all this extra stuff. Like, if I wanted to see that, I would watch the BET Awards or the Country Music Awards, or I would watch a music award if I wanted to see performances.
We've never had a good musical, like the classical musical performances are really good. Like they're cool because they make some really, really impactful music, right? And they usually show a trailer, so it's like one of those like live performance trailer things. I watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Into the Spider-Verse live in concert. So they had the band there. They had a live DJ while the movie was playing. And that was an experience. That was lit.
That's really cool.
But like this stuff, like when they have like the one that sticks out in my brain was, I don't know if it was, I think it was the Game Awards, but it might be one of the other game shows. But it was when they brought in that band that did the theme song for not Rust. It was what was a post-apocalyptic game with like the boomerang, like that 3-bladed boomerang?
Boomerang X?
No, it was like a mainstream apocalypse game. It was a sequel. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Was it
Oh, you're talking about Rage 2?
Rage 2? Yes, the
I
freaking
fucking love Rage 2, yo.
no.
I love
Like
that
the game
That's
is
fun.
the game is fine. It's not amazing. It's not great. It's fine, aggressively fine. But the band that made that song, the song itself, pretty cool, right? When they first announced that trailer, they showed the music.
yeah.
That was really cool. But then the band came out and did a live performance, and that was the cheesiest, most cringe thing I have ever seen in a game show. Oh my god, that was
Yeah,
weird.
that was pretty fucking terrible. I did not like that at all.
The amount
I
of
did not like that.
cringe that I felt from watching it through a screen,
No, man.
I was like,
no, man. The worst one was fucking
Oh, I
Last of Us.
hate
'Cause They
this.
played on for like a straight 10 minutes
oh,
at
no,
the
they
Game
did,
Awards,
they did.
and
But
I
at
was
least,
like,
but at least that was
bruh.
just a classical. So like the music was enjoyable. Like that was fine. It was whatever. And it was a guy with a guitar. That was good. Like I didn't hate that. It was just like these guys, this random ass band that nobody knew was out there performing like everyone knew them. It was the cringiest thing I've ever seen. I was like, nah, dude. Like, no, oh my God, this is your one song that some people know. And you're like, sing with me. I'm like,
no, absolutely
no,
fucking not.
I will not. Nobody knows this song apart from the trailer they watched. And they weren't really paying attention to the music. But no, God, that was such a bad performance. Holy shit. But anyways.
Yeah, guys,
I think Star Wars got snubbed from Game of the Year. I do personally think it was maybe not Game of the Year worthy, but like one of those top 5 categories. It should have been in there somewhere.
A lot of people also think, a lot of people also think Hogwarts Legacy got snubbed, which I do agree with that.
I don't know. I don't think it was Game of the Year worthy, man. Like,
I think Hogwarts got snubbed, man.
I think
Like,
it
if
got
you wanna-
snubbed from. Let me see. I would say not narrative. Well, actually, no, what? No, fuck. It should have gotten nominated for best narrative because that, like, the main mission was whatever. The best arc in that game was with Sebastian. That was the best arc in the entire game. It was so impactful, emotional. Holy shit, it was great. Oh, that hit harder than anything in the main game. Anything. Jeez. No, the game was very good.
True.
The game was very good. And I think it should have won either best narrative or best art direction because the art was also very good.
Oh,
Or
it
best
was
sound
a
design.
beautiful-
Actually, no. Best art, best narrative, and best sound design. The sound design in that game was similar to like Spider-Man, where like it was that niche shit,
It was
that
it was
niche
very
stuff
great.
that like you heard that. Oh my God, that there's certain things that made it so freaking good. So immersive. That's why I like Spider-Man because like I know you said what you said about the sound design, but like they didn't have to be that detail oriented about Spider-Man 2 with the sound design, but they are and they were and it was great.
I mean, they did, but I also think with survival horror games, the sound design is a lot more meticulous.
Oh yeah, no, sure,
which
I get it.
makes it a little bit better when it comes to all right, what has the best sound design? Because you're talking about like suit sounds and everything, but the suit sounds were good, but it's like it didn't impact and affect and
Sure,
like,
no.
change
It was just
gameplay and
it was
in,
just like
a,
something
you know,
that it
diverse
was just
way.
something that like they didn't have to do, but they did anyways.
Right.
To
Right.
like, it was just that attention to detail that I really loved. It
No,
was
that's fair.
I like that. I like the web like thwipping sounds so damn good. Like it's so clean. I'm like, and the electricity is crackly and like deep
yeah.
and even like the venom powers are like squishy and squanchy and they're really good. They sound really cool. Like
No, I liked everything about. I did like Spider-Man 2 a lot. I just think that what brings it to like a 6 or a 7 for me is just the structure, of the game.
Sure,
the
yeah.
Mary Jane mission.
We definitely need to do
Just,
like a end game review for Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
I still
yeah,
think
absolutely.
it's an 8.5, but yeah, like
Like just certain
it's
things
not
about
game
it
of
that
the
just,
year worthy. It's just not.
like Web of Shadows is still my favorite Spider-Man game. Period.
Fair.
Like,
Miles Morales is probably still mine. I want to go back and replay Miles Morales. Oh, also, this is a inside baseball, but a topic for another time. Why the fuck aren't games launching with a new game plus anymore? What the hell? What the actual hell? I hate this. I hate this because I want to play New Game Plus with Spider-Man purely so I can have them start with the different suits and have different suits throughout the game because I love seeing some of the suits in cutscenes and I didn't get to see all of the cutscenes.
Wait, pause it. You're fucking telling me Spider-Man 2 doesn't have a new game plus?
It doesn't. It doesn't. No, you can play the game, you unlock the ultimate difficulty, but it does not have a new game plus. So you can start the game over with ultimate difficulty, but you're starting from scratch.
Bro.
There's no new game plus. They said they're releasing it by the end of the year, so probably will come out like after Thanksgiving or something.
Okay, as long as it's going to get one.
No, it's getting one. It's getting one. They already said it's getting one. I'm just saying it didn't come on launch. It's annoying as shit that they don't give us this shit on launch. Like, why?
I mean,
also, Insomniac, when you do, you have to give us the option before the game starts, okay? To let us choose what suit to start with. Because we want to see these suits in the opening cutscenes, okay? We want to. Their suits are so good. And all of them show up in all the regular cutscenes anyways. And you did it in the first game. Like, I saw all those different videos of, like, that first, like, run through the city, when he's, like, spinning and he does, like, that slow-mo showing, like, his front and the back and everything. I saw so many videos online of them showing like each suit doing that animation. And I'm like, that's so freaking clean. I love it. I love it so much. Holy shit. This
is why, guys, you get a PC, because Lies of P is now on sale. It's only been out 2 months. Shout out fucking Steam.
Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. Star Wars got snubbed. Hogwarts Legacy probably also got snubbed. Any other snubs before we close out this?
Let me see.
I think those are the two biggest snubs, honestly.
I think Octopath Traveler got majorly snubbed.
Oh, 100%. I almost forgot. Yeah. I wouldn't say Game of the Year, but like...
No, but at least like
direction?
art direction.
Yeah, something.
Art, game direction or soundtrack.
Definitely should have gotten nominated.
Art direction,
At least nominated. Maybe not one, but definitely deserved a nomination. It was nominated in the game in the Golden Joystick, so what the hell?
Yeah, exactly. Like, so those are my snuffs. I guys, don't worry. We don't take this shit too seriously.
Yeah,
most of us know that like the Game Awards should not be taken seriously. Yeah, it's time for industry people to pat themselves on the back, but I also feel like, sometimes it does make a difference. Because I like to think of the Game Awards as another way for games that you may not have played before to get discovered, to get noticed. But,
yeah, and that's why they added in those best indies, best debuts, best sound, and best performances.
Because they understand
that
that when the same 5 games get nominated for over half the categories, then there's a little bit of a bubble that you get put inside of, and you really don't get to explore all that gaming has to offer.
I think we saw a good diverse amount of games in these awards. I mean, we saw Baldur's Gate 3 being nominated for literally everything, and we all knew that was going to happen.
No, but it could have been a lot more, because like the Game Awards list looked like 3 or 4 other lists that we had. And there's not that many categories when you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because especially now that half of them are about esports and esports creators.
Well, there's like 3 esports. There's 4. Sorry, it's best tournament, best player, best coach, and best team. So
that's already too many. We don't need to know all that. Most people don't watch
esports is becoming bigger, so I get it. I get it.
Most people that play video games, like
here, here's the answer. Okay, just add esports into the Olympics. Done. Have an esports category in the Olympics. Winter Olympics, because that's when everyone's inside anyways. Anyways, yeah, guys, what do you think? What are your choices for Game of the Year and all the other nominees? Don't give us all the nominees. Don't bog down the comments like that. But give us your Game of the Year. Even if it wasn't nominated, what is your Game of the Year? If you say Starfield, you're wrong. I'm kidding. No, if you really like Starfield, I get it. I get why people like it, but there's too many issues with the game to make a Game of the Year. But either way, give us your personal Game of the Year. Let us know in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for 2 hours and 20 minutes almost. We truly love you guys. KJ, thanks for coming on. If you watched this far back, if you decide to watch again, doubt he will, but anyway. Jules, you're awesome for always coming on every week. Sorry, guys, for being away for 2 weeks. I was taking a break, all right? I deserve a break, all right?
He doesn't love you. He doesn't love you.
We got a new editor, so that will be something to look forward to.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to the man Bane Games for helping us with
seriously.
our edits. I really appreciate you, my guy. He has a YouTube channel. He's uploading Spider-Man videos right now because Spider-Man's his favorite superhero of all time, and of course he did get Spider-Man 2, so we'll put a link into his channel below or somewhere on the page or on this video. But shout out to you, buddy. Thank you so much, and he will be getting, a nice little stipend from us because we love him.
Another Spider-Man take before we sign off. Just before we sign off.
Okay, shoot your shot, bro.
Just before. And I wanted to say this when KJ was on, but I didn't get the chance. He mentioned, and you kind of agreed with him, that like the web wings, when you're just like flying through, it gets boring. I will make the argument that flying with the web wings is so much faster than gliding as Batman. Gliding around Gotham takes literally forever.
Only because so if Spider-Man didn't have those flight circles, it would take the same amount of time.
Sure. Well, no, because then like even with Batman, like to speed up the thing, you had his grapple. With Spider-Man, you can switch between web slinging and gliding. And him doing that is already way faster than Batman doing his grapple and glide.
Well, you also have to dive bomb. You have to like.
Well, yeah, same thing with Spider-Man. You can do the same thing.
Yeah.
You just don't have you don't have the same control with Spider-Man because you can't just like arc glide like that, like Batman can because it's an actual glide suit, right?
Right.
But still.
And like I feel like
I would say saying like Batman or Spider-Man just gliding is too boring, but saying Batman is more fun gliding doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, because it's two different techniques, right? There's two different because how you do it with Batman is different than how you do it with Spider-Man because he has a mini gliding system. He doesn't have like a full on cape and like everything like that. So I would say I did play Spider-Man 1 like last night or 2 nights ago, and it did feel weird not being able to transition to the wet wings and just style. Like and as far as styling, what I mean. It's fun to just like
it does make things. It makes things smoother. It just makes traversing so much smoother. Like when you get to an area that doesn't have any tall buildings, you can just. I'm like, that's cool. But I think they should have gotten completely scrap the wind tunnels. Completely get rid of them. Maybe keep them over the water areas, but that's
when it does get a little boring when you just sit there for like 30 seconds. You're just going through wind tunnels.
Yeah, and then I think it takes away from exploring the city because you're just seeing the city as a blur. Keep it at the water areas. Maybe sure.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I would say that because you get more water.
Realistic swing. Yeah. So you can't.
And you get more wind over water, anyways. Like that's just nature. You get way more wind over water. You don't get as much wind through the city, really. Sometimes you do, but not like that.
I mean, it's not as open as a concrete jungle. Like all the buildings are blocking the airflow. Exactly. So you're not gonna be like, that makes more sense.
One other thing, and I just want to say this before we leave. I almost never used either Peter or Miles's ultimate abilities. I almost completely forgot about them.
No,
entirely.
you needed to use it at the end.
No, I didn't use them once. I didn't use them once in the entire game until I was like, fuck, I totally forgot I had these ultimate abilities that I could just blast people away.
What difficulty were you on?
I was on the hardest. And I still beat the game without using a single ultimate ability.
No, I needed that. No, I needed that when the symbiotes came because remember you had to fucking defend the fucking tower or whatever.
Oh my god, yeah, those sucked.
Yeah, that shit was annoying. So I just kind of started abusing it during then.
No, I just forgot about it. I just kind of forgot it was even there. I was like, oh yes, Miles has this giant like explosion ability that I've not been using. I've just been using all his regular abilities. I'm like, shit, man.
Yeah, outside of his horde, outside of like the horde moments of combat, I didn't really use him too much. Like, but I definitely did need like, especially
like
when you got the anti venom bomb. Yeah, you needed to use that sometimes.
So those abilities, yeah, but like that big ultimate. I almost never used. The only time I only used it for Peter because it literally showed you to do it in the game. Yeah, like the Venom Rage or whatever. Like, it had you do that a couple times. So I was thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah, I could do Venom Rage. That's awesome. But with Miles, that big explosion, I never used it once, and I was like, shit, I could have been using it this whole time. What the hell? God damn it.
I used it during the symbiote saga because that shit was so annoying, bro.
It was.
You want to talk about difficulty spike in a game, and then I was just like, bro, like
those big hulking guys, those guys. Like, I almost did none of like the random crime encounters because I knew those big Hulk motherfuckers would have showed up, and I hate fighting them. Now I'm used to it. Like, I can fight them now at the end game, and it's fine. I booted up the game a couple times just to play it. But man, in that first bit, like, I never got the parry down. The dodge I got down easy, but I never got the parry right.
The parry was easy. I was coming off a Lords of the Fallen where parrying is essential.
I kept forgetting it as a parry. I was like, right, parry in a Spider-Man game. What the fuck is this?
How could you? Like, I had to use that shit during Lizard.
Dude, low-key, I also couldn't. I also never got used to the parry system in the God of War Ragnarok game either. I never got used to it.
I was so mad. I had to fight a C-tier Spider-Man villain, aka the Lizard, 4 fucking times, including the chase scene. Like, that was so annoying.
Yeah,
I was really over it. And that's what I was saying in our initial review. It was just like, I don't like the multiple live boss battles outside of Kraven and Venom. Those were the only 2 people
Kraven was fun.
Everybody else was just... And Venom was annoying. I was telling KJ, I really hate that they shoehorned Miles into the ending where he had no stake in it. Like,
like, what else are you going to do? You have to have Miles be in there at some point, right? Like,
no, you didn't. That was Peter's best friend. That was Peter's best friend. That was the final battle. That was Spider-Man and Venom. That should have stayed Spider-Man and Venom. Like, he's sitting there like, oh, Harry, you don't have to do this. What the f*** do you do? You met me once. No. Why are you sitting there trying to lecture me about my life choices?
Yeah. Well, yes, I'll agree. I agree with you 100% on that. But the one thing that got me pissed off was at the very end, freaking Norman was like, no one was like, what did you do? What did you do? It's like, we didn't kill him. Oh, no, he's alive. And Miles literally could have been like, I literally saved your son. He was dead. I literally saved him. But he didn't say shit. So now Norman is going to become Goblin because he hates Spider-Man so much. But it doesn't make sense because his son's still alive. Like, he knew his son was not going to be in good shape after that, but he's not dead. So,
that was a similar plot point in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. So,
it was the opposite because it was
Harry.
It was Harry, not Norman. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the same. It's always the same thing. But in this game, it just didn't. It didn't make sense because. It made more sense in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie why Harry was pissed at Spider-Man than it did in this game why Norman is pissed at Spider-Man. It makes no fucking sense.
but we still don't know who's going to get the Goblin Serum because
it's
give it to Harry and make him Hobgoblin, or you can give it to Norman and make him Green Goblin. So it depends.
It's going to be Norman. It's going to be Norman. 110% is going to be Norman.
Yeah,
because they teased it. Like they teased at the beginning, at the end of the game. They said the G Serum. It's the Goblin Serum.
It's the Goblin Serum, but he's also trying to save his son. He's not trying to save himself, and that's a superhuman improvement.
So are we really going to get Harry as the antagonist 2 games in a row and have the exact same back and forth? That's going to be so boring.
But that would make more sense because
it would make more sense. But
Norman does not know that Peter is Spider-Man. No. Harry does. So that would be something that
this will be a conversation we have. We have to have a much longer conversation, and this might be
absolutely.
So, guys, next week is Thanksgiving. We're not doing a video next week, okay? It's Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family. Go out, have a Friendsgiving. If you don't like your family,
we're actually doing that at work next week. We're doing that at work.
There you go, nice.
So that'll be fun.
But yeah, enjoy your week. Enjoy your time with your family. We're going to enjoy our times with our family and friends. So
putting up the Christmas tree. Oh, it's getting that time. I'm getting you a present. You already know what it is. Hey guys, you want us to get you a present? I've been saying this for the last year and a half. I'll buy you a Steam Deck if you let me. Anyway,
get us up to 200 subs, okay? And he's gonna buy your Steam Deck apparently. But also, guys, we're gonna have a big ass announcement at the end of the year. So be on the lookout for that. Stay tuned. Like the videos. All that jazz.
Spoiler alert, the big announcement is he's going to fire me. He's going to do this.
I'm going to become another solo white guy YouTuber. That's just the announcement. I'm dropping the minority. Right? All he's doing is holding me back, man. Nah, dude, I loved you. I couldn't do this by myself, all right? I've tried to do it by myself. It's weird. I prefer to have, the conversation, okay? And I love having to do it with you because you're lit. Anyways, guys, subscribe to the channel. Hit us up. Follow us on social media. Like the videos. Go over to Spotify. Follow our podcast. We haven't uploaded in a bit. I am sorry. Maybe we'll upload just a podcast next week. I don't know. We'll figure something. We'll just turn the Spider-Man talk into a podcast. I don't know.
It is 10:53 at night. We should probably end this soon.
Yeah, we are. It's been 2.5 hours. Guys, we love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that jazz. We love you. See you at the end of November. Have a great Thanksgiving. Don't get too drunk. Peace out. Bye.
Buy a PC for Black Friday, guys.
Buy tech on Cyber Monday. Bye, guys.